And the Oscar goes to...
We're here to fuck shit up.
Well, I'm no John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
You can't have my cornbread, that's for damn sure.
I thought it was mid.
Do you think darkness is your ally? I was born in I got family.
And now for our feature presentation.
To Cinema with Love.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
And we're back.
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah.
Woo. Woo.
We're so fucking back.
I'm Jamal, here with Sir Alec.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Very Mrs. Doubtfire there. Like
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and here with John Burgundy, a.k.a. Jonathan, on the boards.
Hey, you ready?
Oh, wow.
Howdy.
Follow me up.
Yeah,
I know. I can't. It's
tough.
hard. Yeah, it's tough. I don't like. I was thinking of like what I could do. I was like, I got nothing.
It's just, hey.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Howdy.
Hey, it's me, Jonathan.
Yeah, we're back. This
yes.
is. I guess you could say this is a milestone episode. Episode 30.
It is.
Really?
Yes,
So-
episode 30.
This is, which is funny because how long have we been doing this podcast now?
Oh, almost 2 years.
And we only got
Yeah.
30 episodes. But no, anybody.
Well, we age like fine wine. That's why.
I do.
Anybody that makes it to 30 in something is important. So shout out to us for making it to 30 episodes. If you've been listening since episode 1, we appreciate you. If you just joined in, we appreciate you too.
Yeah.
But you should have joined in a little bit sooner.
But it's not too late to catch up. We always have those, early episodes there.
Our
so-
archives.
It is.
Probably
But,
like more than 3 days worth of
but again, you should have been here on the first train.
Yep.
But what do I know? Anyway, how you guys been doing? What's been going on? What have you guys been watching lately?
You want to go, Jonathan, or me?
Oh, you could go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been good. To explain why we've been gone for a little bit, we've been making short films.
Movies.
So that's been taking up our time along with life. But
Wait. We have lives?
apparently.
Nobody told me.
But yeah, we've been making short films. We'll get into that a little bit later in the show. But lately, I've been good. I've been watching films such as, I'm just gonna go over like the last like few weeks. I'm not gonna go over everything. But I watched Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, the new Beverly Hills Cop film, and it's on Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix, and it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was like basically didn't try to like, I don't know, like make a whole new like spin the wheel, like reinvent the wheel. I should say reinvent the wheel on a Beverly Hills Cop. It was like felt like another Axel Foley adventure. He's just older now. Everybody else is older. He's got a daughter. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is as his new partner. Kevin Bacon was the villain. He was fun. No, bro, this is an enjoyable film. Just a modern interpretation of what Beverly Hills Cop could be. And then I saw Longlegs.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yes, the horror movie from
Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage plays a serial killer in it named Longlegs. And this is probably like my favorite horror movie of the year so far.
Oh, hold on. Put your Nicolas Cage fandom aside.
Oh.
I wasn't even thinking of like my fandom of Nicolas Cage. My Nicolas Cage
For those that don't
fanboy.
know, Alec is such a fan. He calls him Nicky Cage.
Like
Call him Daddy more, but it's fine.
like a personal relationship they have.
Yes. He's got a whole handshake with his life-size cutout or whatever.
I do. But yeah, Nicolas Cage plays a serial killer named Longlegs. And this is the whole thing is about this detective. Believe her name was, let me check her name real quick.
I saw while you're looking for that.
Yeah.
I saw like a clip that they put out where it was like they were talking about the scene and they were talking about when whoever the lady is, and she first saw Nicolas Cage as Longlegs, and they were like her heart rate started racing and pounding.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And like, for real?
that's what they say.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I mean, even if it wasn't, I was like, oh, that's pretty clever.
You can hear the heartbeat
Yeah.
in the scene too. And oh yeah, she plays Lee. Micah Monroe plays Lee Harker, and she's an FBI agent. pretty much like signed to the Longlegs case.
Gotcha.
But she feels like she's like more attached to him than she intends to. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's like a twist.
And this is a horror movie, or
yeah, it's like a horror thriller.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Kind of like in the vein, kind of like a similar vibe to Silence of the Lambs in a way.
Ah.
But it's also like similar to like this Japanese movie called Cure that came out in the 90s. That's kind of like a similar plot to this. I probably like say it's more akin to that.
Okay.
But this movie is really, really good. And this whole movie just feels evil the entire time. You just feel like you're watching a movie with an evil presence the entire time. And Nicolas Cage is creepy. And he's like,
when is he not?
when is he not? I mean, in this movie, he's like wearing these prosthetics that make him look really fucked up
Like it? Okay, on his face or his leg?
on his face. And yeah, he has prosthetics on his face that make him look like he had like really bad like botched surgery. And he just looks really creepy. But yeah, the whole vibe of the movie is just like there's like not really too many jump scares. It's like more on atmosphere and everything. I feel like it's
like build up almost type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It feels like an interesting take on like detective like thrillers in a way. I highly recommend this one
Okay.
just from like a filmmaking standpoint.
Now, does he play like himself, or is he actually pretty good in this one?
Oh God.
No,
I call my man's a bad actor.
I'm asking.
No. He's
He's legitimately great in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Is he trying?
he's been putting in work for the past couple of years.
I
Yeah,
I was gonna say, because he had the one with Pedro.
Pedro Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Unbearable weight of massive talent.
what's that?
Redfield one. Where
What's
he's
the
like
other one? The Dream one.
Oh,
Dream Scenario
Scenario.
was good. He was
Dream
good in that
yeah.
too.
Like, part of me is like, okay, I kind of want to watch it.
You should. He's good.
But then they have his face plastered on the movie poster.
on everything. Yeah.
On where?
On the movie posters.
On Longlegs or?
Oh, no, on just the movies.
All the ones that he
they
came out
barely
with,
show
yeah.
him in the
Yeah.
posters and shit.
But like
yeah.
on like Dream Scenario,
Yeah.
he's fucking front and center.
But he's playing like a legit character now. He's not like
Okay.
doing like cageisms.
Like-
He's playing like an awkward guy.
The only movie of his that I like, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay.
So maybe I'll check out Dream Scenario.
I feel like you like a pig.
Excuse me?
You
feel like
said
you like
he
the-
feels like you're a pig.
That's what I heard.
I feel like you'd like the movie Pig.
Okay.
He was in a couple years ago.
It was okay. I wasn't too much of a fan of it, but I mean, I understand. Like for what his character had to do, I thought he played it right.
About the fantastic.
All right.
performance.
I'll have to give him a try.
Yeah. You know he has an Oscar.
Yes.
For which one?
It's for a movie called Leaving Las Vegas. He played an alcoholic in that movie.
Oh, okay. Heard of it.
Not what's that? What's the plant one?
The plant one.
What's that? It's like the plant movie poster.
Adaptation.
Yeah.
He was nominated for that.
Okay.
But he didn't win, I think. But yeah,
What came first? Plant adaptation came first, or
Leaving Las Vegas came first.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, he won an Oscar for that. But yeah, he's very good in this one. And I'll just say, don't expect don't expect him to be in the movie for
Too long or
Too
whatever.
long, yeah.
Okay.
because I feel like that's
Look,
what.
Jamal's attention just bam, 10%, 20%.
But I was very good in it. And the next one I watched, was it Twisters? After that, I feel like it was Long Legs, and Twisters was the next one that I watched.
Mm-hmm.
When I came back from Disneyland. And Twisters, we'll talk about that later. And I saw Debacle one, we'll also talk about that later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I watched the new M. Night Shyamalan movie, Trap.
I saw that, yeah. I want to hear a little bit about that because I've had my reservations with that, and like my critiques before even watching it, just because of who M. Night Shyamalan is, and like
Don't you be mean to my daddy.
Hey, you're even meaner than I am.
To M. Night?
Yes.
No, I'm not. I love that man.
No, because I'm like his movies are always like a hit or miss. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I know this.
So
Well, old was horrible.
Old
and
Old was
this
so
is-
fucking good. It's
this
so funny.
is the thing. Hold on. This is the thing with him. He has great ideas and like you know what I mean. Like these
Yeah.
potential to make like super like interesting and whatever type of films. But like his trailers always captivate you. Whoever does his trailers, man, he needs a raise because all the trailers they do for his movies.
My whole thing with M. Night is that I think he's an extremely talented filmmaker. Like absolutely, I think he can.
No doubt about
it.
He
can compose amazing shots, and he can like his ideas are very original.
Yes, I will say that.
But
yes.
when he has that pen, and he gets to that third act. Usually the whole movie crumbles around you.
All the things you love die.
And the way he writes dialogue is very, very interesting.
Yes.
It's very distinct. And I feel like that's just like how he views the world. And I fuck with it. I don't know why. Because I feel even though he doesn't make the best movies, like overall in terms of like overall quality, I find him very good just because I think I'm never bored with a movie that I watch for him. And I rather have like a entertaining movie than just like a completely bad movie. Like, especially after I also watched Argyle. That was a piece of shit. So
I watched a little bit of it.
No, he didn't do that one.
Oh, okay.
But,
no, yeah.
That's Argyle.
The Henry Cavill's a secret agent, and
fuck off with that one.
that was awful.
The cat was awesome though.
140 minutes long.
The cat was awesome though. You can't lie.
He had a big ass head.
Damn, you were critiquing the cat.
But the Trap, his new movie Trap,
Yeah.
stars Josh Hartnett. His first, I believe is his first leading role. He was in Oppenheimer last year, but this is like his first leading role in like a good couple years.
That's what my friend was saying. Yeah. He's always seen him in like supporting roles and all that. Mm-hmm.
Because this is like back in the day, like early 2000s, like late 90s. He was like kind of like gonna be the new it guy, but he took time off to like raise his family. But I think he got stalked by somebody too.
Family always ruins your career.
Oh god!
And I think he got stalked by someone too that was like trying to kill him. So like
stalked
him,
really?
Yes.
Wow.
So he took a long break from Hollywood, but now he's back and he's starring in this one. And he plays a dad that's taking his daughter to like this.
He was meant
this
for
pop
this role.
star, yeah. This pop star type of a person, probably
Right.
like a Taylor Swift-esque
Yes,
type of person.
that's what I see. Yeah,
But the pop star is played by M. Night Shyamalan's real life daughter.
really?
Yeah,
Didn't she write it or something, or she helped?
No,
She wrote a song for
she
the
had,
thing.
yeah, she wrote multiple songs for the movie.
Okay, that's
she
what I
plays
thought,
a character
yeah.
named Lady Raven. He has another daughter that had a movie out this year.
Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking.
Yeah. But yeah, she plays Lady Raven. She does like all the singing because she's a real life singer.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay.
So this is like nepotism, but like, but it's okay.
We'll ignore that fact.
But it's okay.
Putting
M.
his
Night-
family on.
M. Night's a family man. That's fine.
He's a family. Man.
I probably do the same
Hiring
shit.
a real life dad.
Yeah, I probably do the same shit.
I mean, if you're not going to put your kids on,
Yeah.
then, you know what I mean.
Especially if
Like,
they're talented because she is a really good singer.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah. I was
well,
like,
let's not go that far. We don't know that for sure.
I mean, I've
Go
seen
watch the movie.
I mean, I've seen the movie. And I know she's good, but yeah, she taking his daughter to concert. Taking like a regular dad, and then the cops start kind of like filling up the arena.
Right.
So he's kind of like, oh, what's going on here? And then he asks a guy about like what's going on here. And he's like, oh, the butcher that's been killing people.
Oi.
And Josh Hartnett is like, oi, Homelander, killed me wife and took me son. Womp womp.
Oi, Huey.
But nah, it's a serial killer, and they got a tip that he might be at this very very concert. So
Right.
we basically set up a trap for that killer.
Now, I will say,
Yeah,
the concept is amazing,
That's what I said.
incredible.
right? Like when I first saw the trailer, YouTube, I'm getting ready to skip, and then I'm looking, and it's like we're at a concert, and then
Yeah.
they say we're here to catch a serial killer.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
the concept is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, and then
Depending on what you say now,
and then like they reveal it in the trailer. But
Yeah.
the twist is that Josh Hartnett is the killer.
Right.
He is the serial killer, and he has someone trapped in his own one of his houses that he
Yeah.
took over a vacant house. And so the whole movie is basically just a cat and mouse game of like Josh Hartnett is trying to evade the cops and everything. And he's like evading this profiler that's helping the cops like track him, saying like, oh yeah, he's probably wearing a tattoo, probably gonna be acting like this when this person goes over here, stuff like that. So he's like really like trying to evade everything. But the movie takes a turn.
shit.
a very interesting turn where I'm like, okay, this is kind of dumb in the best way. Like this is nearing Looney Tunes level, but I fuck with it because I'm like, go off, King.
Be unashamed.
But it also helps that Josh Hartnett is like acting his ass off in this movie because he actually just come across as like a legit psychopath.
Oh,
Especially in the third act where it does take that turn. But I did genuinely enjoy the movie. It's like for all its goofiness that it had. Like I think if you go into it knowing like it gets goofy, I think you'll have a good time as well.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have certain perception of it, I think that's big.
Because I don't think you're gonna see like some masterpiece of a thriller.
No.
But like this is definitely like kind of like the vibe I wanted to see M. Night go on more than Last Airbender.
Oh God.
That was an atrocious film.
Was that his last movie?
No, he made that years ago.
Oh, okay.
But like that was like the worst film he's ever done by far.
He had that cabin one with
Knock at the Cabin.
yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
Because like when 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, whatever.
For Trap or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
like
it's a little low, but
like when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's very interesting.
So my thing is, but I don't know if that's just like the basic route, but I think it would have been better if he didn't reveal who the killer was, and it was more of like trying to find out who the killer was, right? In this thing,
yeah.
So that would have been, but
probably hard to sell the movie.
right.
Without telling like, oh, this is what happens.
And also, it kind of would have fell into that who done it, which there's been like a lot of those kind of recently.
Yeah, that's true.
So I kind of like the idea where like we know right off the bat, like, or maybe not right off the bat, but like we know who it is.
Yeah.
And it's just a game of cat and mouse, like Alex said.
But yeah, still, I think I was very entertained by the movie. I think you guys would enjoy it with those,
Expectations
expectations put on. But yeah, that's all I
Definitely a little more leaning towards it.
Yeah.
More convinced. Thank you.
Also, I
sir.
had the same cinematographer as Challengers. Most of Luca Guadagnino's films, like Suspiria, the same cinematographer as Suspiria.
No way. The most recent one?
Yes,
Or
the
the-
remake. Yeah,
okay.
the remake we saw in theaters, and it was shot on 35mm film, and that added a lot to the movie. I felt like
Trapless?
Jet Trap.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So it looked really nice. But overall, I enjoyed the movie.
I may be wrong in this, but I feel like this one looks like it's one of the more expensive films that he's made, only because of like how big it is. Of like it's in like a stadium.
That's probably
a ton of
CGI,
extras
though.
and all that.
Probably something like a green screen, like crowds maybe.
I doubt they were filling up the stadium.
Cost $30 million. Probably like I'm assuming at Last Airbender is probably like his most expensive film.
Gotcha.
But like
I don't count Last Airbender, and well, the reason why I'm saying that,
that bullshit.
but I mean, like because usually his other films are like smaller in like a cast, and this one just feels like
Yeah, Knocker Cabin was cost $20 million, but I'm assuming that's because like it was set at one location
Exactly,
and it's like not as
What about
Even though
After
this is
Earth?
not that many actors. That was terrible. That was terrible too. God damn.
He made that?
Oh, yeah, he made that one.
Oh Lord.
That was
Absolutely trash.
that was a bad movie.
$130 million.
Getting harder. It's getting harder to defend this man, but
100 that was probably Will Smith.
but no, I do enjoy that M. Night just out here just like making movies without giving a damn. I think I respect that because he said he has like 5 ideas left. Not left, like I'm sure he has many more ideas, but he has 5 ideas he wants to make like right now. So.
Right.
Good for him. There's more power to him. Just like,
Right.
And I think he also like puts his own money into his movies too, and then like the studio takes care of the rest.
Right.
Well, also too, like because a lot of his stuff, like he's doing like crazy stuff,
Yeah.
and so like you kind of almost want him to be successful.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So that opens the door for more people to be able to do crazy,
Independent and like
crazy different
original
ideas.
movies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, so more power to him. I hope he makes more and more, no matter how bad or good it is. So
Yeah. He's putting his money where his mouth is.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, I like
exactly.
it. I like that.
Doing his thing.
And he did Stuart Little.
He wrote it. Yes.
So
Wow.
Like a year
I've been
before,
a childhood fan then.
lifelong
know.
fan. Yeah, that was a year before The Sixth Sense.
Wow.
Crazy. But yeah, that's all I've seen. What about you, Jonathan?
What I have seen lately, and let me pull it up. I don't think I've seen much in movies wise. I think the last things that I've seen, I don't think I mentioned in the previous episode, but Maxine And
Maxine, yeah.
and the Deadpool and Wolverine. I've seen more shows lately because I've been trying to catch up. There's so many shows that have come out. I still need to watch The Bear. But I've been trying to catch up on All American. I was talking to Jamal and letting him know that I think the latest season that's out is season 6, but I haven't seen season 5, so I'm like catching up as well. But in terms of movie, I know we're going to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine later, which I have some things to say about that as well. But Maxine, man, honestly, I went in kind of like not expecting much, but I was very surprised. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't as like horror thrill-ish as I thought it was gonna be. It was definitely, surprising, and I really enjoyed it. And I felt like a good way to, I guess, end that like trilogy that they made. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it wasn't supposed to be a trilogy at first, right? It was just that X became this like big thing and had a big fan base.
Like while they were making X, they were just off like filming in New Zealand, and then the COVID happened.
Okay.
So they were in lockdown a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So then I guess Mia Goth and the director were just like, how about we come up with a prequel idea for Pearl?
Okay.
And then like they made like after they filmed X, it's like written right into making Pearl. So I'm assuming they probably planned to make the sequel to X, like Maxine.
Yes.
And they made Pearl, so that probably just came from that as well.
Yeah, because I know in an interview, Mia Goth had said like she was just acting in X. And then kind of like slowly as like, in the prequel, or not prequel, but like, I guess it is prequel. She was like helping write it or something like that. And she just kept on like, putting herself more and more roles. Like I think in Maxine, she was like a writer and producer and was like the star of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, good for her. She was like,
Again,
wanting to be more
putting
hands-on.
their money where their mouth is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, and share my thoughts on it and all that.
Deadpool.
That
Jamal.
was it.
Yep.
So I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I watched Twisters. I've been watching more shows, kind of like Jonathan. I watched Presumed Innocent with my man crush Jake Gyllenhaal.
Daddy.
Amazing.
Do you just like look up anything that Jake Gyllenhaal's in, or you just happen to watch it like, oh, he's in
He
it?
has a Jake Gyllenhaal app.
And
It tells him whenever he has a new project out.
I'm the only one that knows. No, I saw the trailer for it, or I saw like an article or something. I was like, oh, I'm in. As soon as whenever it's coming out, I was like, I'm fucking in. I don't care. But that show's really good. It's got his brother-in-law. What's his Scar?
Not Bill. Peter Sarsgaard.
Peter Sarsgaard.
Yeah.
That's his brother-in-law?
Yeah, married to Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so they work together on Jarhead. They're really good there. And then it just carries over here. And you could just tell, like, there's a scene in there where so backstory of it. He is I want to say he's a public defender or a lawyer or something like that.
Who?
Jake.
Okay, Jake.
Both of them, actually.
Okay.
And he, are you guys going to watch it, actually?
I will. I'm gonna watch the.
Where's it at?
Apple.
I'm gonna watch the movie first because I know it's a remake of a. It's a remake of a old Harrison Ford movie.
Well, you don't need to watch that. You just watch the show.
I'm gonna. I like comparing.
He likes comparing
because I've heard
on.
the movie's very good as well. But I know it doesn't start Jake Gyllenhaal. But
First of all, let's not be rude.
I know Jake is great. I'm just like I want to see the movie.
Well, tell the Academy that because there's fucking hoes.
They have a no Jake rule.
Yeah, but that's another rant.
Yeah,
but I won't spoil it. But I will say there's a scene in there where they're in the courtroom and they're giving their closing arguments, and it's like you can tell they sat in the fucking house together and they workshopped it. And they're not even like going against each other at the same time.
Yeah.
But you can just tell that they were sitting there and they were just like, oh, okay, I see that. And then it's like, we'll watch this. Because so Jake goes first and he's doing his thing. And then Peter goes and he you think Jake knocked it out of the park. And then he comes up and one-ups him. So pretty much like the story is Jake has an affair with a coworker. And he is on trial, pretty much. So that's kind of the main gist of it without spoiling it. A really good show. I want to say it's probably only like eight episodes, I think. So you can fly through it.
Is that like the whole season?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like 8 episodes.
It's not a limited series or mini series. Or
Well,
anything,
I think it got renewed for a season 2.
Okay,
But
there you go.
I don't think Peter's going to be in there. I think he said he doesn't like doing sequels. But I'm sure.
Calm down, Peter. You were in Green Lantern.
Was he?
Damn.
Well, and he married.
Let's not act like you're above us.
Yeah.
A second season of pristine TV.
Yeah. Right.
Stop trying to be Joaquin Phoenix.
Like if it wasn't for your brother-in-law, I'm just saying.
No, he's a very good.
No, he's great though.
Just teasing his Green Lantern appearance.
But yeah, so they're both really solid in there. There's one guy that I just don't like. Like his facial expressions makes me want to just jump through the TV and punch him in the fucking face. I don't know the guy's name.
Talk about me being rude.
He's like a Latin man. Yeah, I know that sounds horrible, but let me.
He's a minority.
Can you
Latin
tell who I'm
uppercase.
voting for? No, I'm not voting for him. People, let me see what this guy's name is.
I was like, can you say his name first?
It,
at
it,
least.
it also has Bill Camp in it, and he's really good too.
He's a good actor too. Yeah.
Jake's wife Ruth. The whole show is good, and then it's such a great twist at the end where I did not see it coming. And so like those shows where you watch and like you're watching, but you got like your phone on, but then when that part happened, I was like, whoa, put the phone down. Okay, the guy's name OT. Now I'm not. First of all, okay, I'm not. This is his name. I'm not saying this.
OT Genesis?
OT Fag Benelli. Benil.
You cannot be reading that correctly.
OT.
No way in the hell that's how you actually.
We're gonna have to
Alec, check it right now.
Okay,
Nelly.
if that's true,
Check it. OT.
hold on.
Well, hold on. Let me get my beat button on.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, wait. Let me listen one more time. Fag Benley.
See? I'm not making
Okay.
God.
That's not me, people.
Pronouncing his full name. Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that? They're like,
I don't know why it sounds so sad. But oh, okay. This guy was in Black Widow. Okay, that's where I recognize him. He was in Black Widow.
the movie?
Yeah.
And it looks like he's in Maxine or Max. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's the only thing I hate is his facial expressions because he has like this same one where it's just like a to like every fucking thing, and I'm just like, bro, like, can you fucking do something else?
Like, give me something.
But anyway, great show. I suggest
Nice.
it. I finished The Bear season 3.
That was quick.
The episodes were really short this season. Like they're less than like 50 minutes. So like,
I think maybe like everybody's just working on other projects, so they're like, oh,
well,
we just gotta-
they also
Exactly what it is.
yeah.
they also shot season 4 back to back too. So I think this season,
yeah.
season 3, if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, spoilers. I think it's more kind of like a building season, and season 2 was damn near goated. So
Okay.
like the season finale of season 2 was amazing. So if you kind of go into that thinking like, oh, it's going to be better than season 2, tailor your expectations a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
It's still a really good season, and it's one of the better shows on TV.
Yeah.
But season 2 was just like, it was so good that it was going to be pretty tough to match.
Yeah.
But I think season 3 is kind of more of like building for season 4 and beyond.
When
Yeah.
did they get their Emmy for what season?
They're probably going to get one for this one.
Okay.
I feel like they've gotten it for every single year.
Emmys are,
Oh, wow,
the Emmys
okay.
are weird because they
Really?
nominate. I think they technically for like this year or something they nominated like the first season.
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
know, like the weird schedule they got going on with the Emmys.
And they consider it a comedy.
I think.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
I'm not saying it's not, but like
it is definitely more drama driven than anything.
it feels more drama than
I was like, it's like y'all people never live lives. And you don't think this is funny?
but
Anything that makes
yeah.
you laugh is gonna be comedy.
Yes, exactly. But yeah,
highly suggest it. It's still a great season.
I didn't catch up on it.
And then I watched Demolition, another Jake movie.
Telling you.
All the World is Sleeping.
Another Jake movie?
No, it actually has Melissa Barrera from Scream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's like a junkie in this one. She's got a little daughter. Really good, actually. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but yeah, really like that one. I watched The Assistant with what's it called? Ruth from Ozarks.
Oh, Julia Gardner
go.
movie. Yeah, where she's Harvey Weinstein's assistant.
Yeah,
But they don't really say.
they never
Yeah,
show
they never
it.
say. Yeah.
Oh, is that
good-
what that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a good movie.
I've seen it, but I didn't understand it. I was like, oh, just.
Like they never showed him like once.
Yeah,
but
they just reference.
Was it
them.
like public knowledge or something like that? You know, it was supposed to be.
I mean, yeah, it was public knowledge, but they're not gonna say.
The name?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
all they get. Yeah, 'cause it's like it's based on him.
I enjoyed it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I watched
She did really good in it.
a movie that I will suggest later on,
Okay.
and then I watched 187 with Sam. He's the teacher, and he gets stabbed by the student Method Man.
oh yeah, okay,
yeah.
I heard this one.
That one was pretty good. A little old school. Came out in 97. I watched Lady Bird. That one was
Wait,
pretty,
you haven't seen that?
No.
Oh, wow.
Well, I have now.
No, yeah. Yeah, okay.
And then I watched American Honey, and then I watched Jackass, the movie, and then I watched Jackass number 2. And I mainly watched Jackass number 2 for the skit where they're the terrorist one, where he's like, Butterbank Airport.
Oh, yeah,
He's like, what are you doing?
That
I'd blow us up all this. I'd blow us up.
that outdated ass skit.
Wait, but you're rewatching those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say, ain't no way.
No, I've seen
you
them.
have
Yeah,
not
I've
seen
seen
those. Okay.
I don't know what I was doing, but I was just like, I just want to watch Jackass. I want to see people just like fucking hurt themselves.
They hurt themselves and hurt
I want to go
others.
out. You're in a very nostalgic mood.
I just love the scene where they're the terrorist one, and
God.
and he breaks character because he's like he doesn't know that the guys ain't on it, and then he's got pubes all on his face and everything. It's a great bit, and then he's all like he's yelling to the van, well, he's got a fucking gun, you fucking cocksuckers assholes, but like nobody's like going to help him, and he's just like, well, fuck you, and he's like, and then the guy's like, get in the trunk. He's like, fuck you, I'm not getting in the trunk. He's like, get in the fucking trunk. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Oh, and then I watched Sandlot like 2 times. I just kind of put Sandlot on like if I'm folding clothes or something because I don't have
Wait.
to pay attention.
Are we going to announce that?
Well, it's not an announcement.
Okay, fine.
It's not like we're getting up on stage.
Okay. All right, fine.
Hey, Smalls.
But yeah, that's what I've been watching. I think. Oh, and All American. I finished.
Yes.
I finished All American. I actually thought season 6 was probably one of the better seasons because it wasn't as repetitive. Spencer wasn't saving everybody, and then I felt like the season finale. I'm like, okay, I could
Get behind it.
I'm like done. This could be it.
You motherfuckers watching a CW show regularly. I'd rather die.
What if? Now hear me out. His next edition is an episode of, or a whole season of the All American.
A whole season of All
A
American?
whole season.
The whole 6 seasons.
A whole series.
No. Hey, I don't know.
sitting.
Just a suggestion out there.
in one city.
In one city.
Tay Diggs will save you.
Anyways.
Tay Diggs was actually pretty good at it.
That's a good actor. I know he's good. Yeah.
Have you
Which one's
ever
Tay Diggs?
have you ever watched All American?
I've seen parts of it.
Okay.
My parents watch it.
Well, see,
I was gonna say you watch it by association
I watch
because you
it by
probably wa-
association. I've seen parts of it.
he walks by.
I know he
He's like,
does
oh,
Then I go downstairs to get my snack.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
it's
it's Tay Diggs. And then I leave.
okay.
But today is August 9th.
Yes.
Film history.
Film history.
Film history.
And film history. Yes. In film history.
I love that.
Film history. Today is August 9th.
Film it.
And on August 9th, all the way back in 1985, Pee Wee's Big Adventure, directed by Tim Burton, starring Paul Rubens, was released.
You know, wasn't he caught jacking off in the movie theater?
I was going to say may Paul Rubens rest in peace, but we can talk about his little squabble.
I mean, he could rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He died. Yeah. He died a year ago, July 30th, 2023. But yeah, he passed. Yeah, but yeah, he did get caught jacking off. And
Is Pee Wee?
Doing his fucking.
That might be the greatest joke. That might be the greatest joke on this episode, on this fucking podcast, ladies and gentlemen. That was
fucking in the theater.
In the theater, you just hear somebody all the way in the back.
what the fuck is that going?
Hey, man, you are blue man.
Damn man, I'm close. Can you shut the fuck up?
He told the cops when they came in, I'm a rebel. But yeah, he was caught masturbating in a adult theater, which is the crazy part because I thought that's what you do.
Yeah, like isn't that the point?
But I guess not.
Like that's the point?
Yeah.
No, people go in there to watch the cinema.
They go in there to watch full blown porn without even thinking about touching themselves. That's crazy to me. That's psychopath behavior.
Oh my God. Somebody,
Wait. Somebody literally was like, I'm enjoying this film. Like,
yeah, right.
oh shit! Somebody
got some splosh right on their shoulder. It was like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
They just watch porn without masturbating. Something wrong with you. But yeah,
that's hilarious.
But no, yeah, Pee Wee's Big. Have you guys seen that movie?
No,
I feel like I've maybe seen it.
It's a very good movie. It was like Tim Burton's like directorial debut, feature film debut.
Wow.
Yeah. And they thought, and Paul Rubens was like, oh, his aesthetic fits what Pee Wee Herman should be. So he was like, he hired him to direct that movie, and that was a big hit. And that led Tim Burton to do, Batman and then
all the other stuff.
Yeah, and now, to where he is now. So
now he has a certain aesthetic for actors too.
For white. But yeah, Pee Wee's Big Adventure is a fun movie. And yeah, may Paul Rubens rest in peace. I hope he's touching himself in heaven.
Well, he's gonna get caught though. He's gonna get caught.
He's gonna be like, hey,
Angels is looking. What the hell, God? How did this perv get in here? Did you review his resume?
Oh God.
Yeah, like I could see like if he actually like went to a movie theater, and he's just busting one off in the back.
Yeah,
we're like. He paid to go watch porn and do that.
He paid to go get a nut off.
Like there are probably like 4 other dudes doing it too.
Yeah, like why did they bust him?
Because he's the famous one. No, that was weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was the most famous guy in there. He's like, oh, we gonna get money.
Oh, shoot, shit, dude, that's Pee Wee Herman. Fuck. It'd be hella funny if we arrest him right now.
Well, hold on now.
Uh-oh.
In 2002, police arrested Rubin for possessing inappropriate images of minors.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was also a weird thing. I didn't remember that. It was like kind of like he was probably like being like art or something like that. It was weird. I don't know.
But okay, hold on.
But a lot of people like.
Well, but then as I read, because this is
why we're going down a rabbit hole.
This is why
certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
But in 2002, police again arrested Rubens, acting on a tip that he had inappropriate photos of children. Police raided his residence. However, they only found adult content and what was described as vintage erotica.
Yeah, that's what I remember. It being
All right.
like. It was like weird kind of situation, but I don't know.
Okay, so and then he did a plea to a lesser obscenity charge and had to register as a sex offender for the entirety of his probation.
Damn.
So Pee Wee was kind of almost into the Pee Wees.
Not the adult variety. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, back to our show.
All right,
Sir Rubens.
to pervert Pee Wee Paul
Sir
Rubens.
Rubens.
Bust a nut in heaven.
Busted nut. Rest in peace, the busted nut.
Bust a nut in heaven.
Next time you see a raid, in remembrance.
Oh God. Oh God. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program.
All right.
All right. So yeah, something we haven't heard in a long time. Mr. John Burgundy, you got something for us?
Yes, I do. Okay, hold on.
Jeez.
Okay, here we go. This is the news.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
This is news with John Burgundy.
Bitches.
All right, people. Now we are back. I will be reading the last weekend. So we are, what is the week? The week of the 9th this weekend. So I'll be reading.
We're recording on a Friday, so.
Yeah. So I'll be reading last weekend, which is August 2 to the 4th. So number one movie that that came out, number one is Deadpool and Wolverine. No surprise there with 96.8 million. No surprise there. Second was Twisters that came in at 22.8 million. Mm-hmm. Third was Trap coming in at 15.5 million. Mm-hmm. Then fourth was Despicable Me 4 at 11.5 million. And lastly it was Inside Out 2 coming in at 6.8 million.
What about Harold and the Purple Crayon?
Let me look.
Zachary Levi's latest masterpiece.
That was actually number 6.
Here this motherfucker comes again.
That was number 6. It actually came in at 6.3 million.
Oh God! Because I remember opening day, it made like $720,000 or something like that.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Can he just go
snap.
somewhere? Like, can he just vanish?
Playing another man-child.
Why, they always make him play man-child.
No, he probably likes that shit.
should Kendrick check on Zachary Levi?
He
Pee-wee has a spot for him in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when did Trap came out?
Came out last week.
Okay, so last weekend, and
Yeah.
so Deadpool and Trap came out around the same time, then, right? Or released? No,
Deadpool came out July 26th.
that's right.
It came out the week before.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, crazy.
That's a big leap.
Yeah.
Trap came out August 2nd.
Okay, so
yeah,
it was
so last
so
week,
wow,
yeah.
opening weekend, and they only got 15.5 million compared to.
So the budget's like 30 million, so
Well, and also
opening.
Deadpool is like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's competing with Deadpool, but even Twisters is still doing better than Trap, and that's
Yeah.
the latest movie.
But I think Twisters has the lineage though. Whereas like Trap is like a new.
people want to watch that in their last week of summer before school too. So
Yeah.
it's like I want to see the Twister movie.
Like Twisters and Deadpool are blockbusters.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
Trap is just like a movie that you
Feel trapped in to watch.
Watch.
Trapped to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Speaking about Trapped, are we ready to go into the news?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You're joining a bit of a low point, says Deadpool to Wolverine, as they officially join the MCU in the latest film from Marvel Studios, Deadpool and Wolverine. The film opened during the week of Comic-Con and won big time at the box office and with the fans of the biggest franchise of all time. While it was already set to be a surefire hit for Marvel, which they definitely needed after a string of lackluster films, they still had a big issue to deal with, as Kang the Conqueror was the planned big bad boy for their multiverse saga. Until Jonathan Majors got 2 misdemeanor charges for assault and harassment of his at-the-time girlfriend. Rumors circulated that Marvel Studio head Kevin Feige planned a recast for the role of Kang, but those rumors seemed to be proven false at this year's Marvel Studios panel at Comic-Con Hall H. Is Hall H like the each places have like a specific hall?
Yeah, they got their big old like little venues.
Gotcha.
No, Hall H not little, but it's like like rooms that you go into.
Okay.
The Hall H is like the biggest one there,
Gotcha.
and it's like famous for like being for like giant panels, like for Marvel, DC, whatever.
Okay,
Whatever.
I've always wondered about that because they always talk about Hall H.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that
like
makes
the
sense.
big event one.
Thank you. After wrapping up presentations for future films such as Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and the Fantastic Four, Feige decided to end the panel with a bang, announcing the return of the Russo brothers and changing the title of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty to Avengers: Doomsday. Boo. Then revealing that Robert Downey Jr. will take on the role of Victor Von Doom, aka Doctor Doom. What do we think of this announcement? Was this always the plan to bring RDJ back as Doom, or was this Marvel throwing a Hail Mary?
I'm gonna keep it a buck cheap. This is ass. This is hot.
Okay.
ass.
This is what we're gonna do. We'll start. This is what we're gonna do. We'll start off with Jamal,
then me.
and then me, and then you.
Oh,
You're
I'll be the last.
Yes, trust.
All right, I do have a lot to say.
I know. So go ahead, Jamal.
Well, so okay, so I had saw. I was trying to stay off of Reddit before I watched Deadpool,
man.
so I wouldn't see any spoilers. And then I didn't know that Comic-Con was happening. And then I'm scrolling, and I was like, all right, let me just. And then I see Robert Downey Jr. So I'm thinking, oh, he made a cameo in Deadpool. And then I'm looking at the title, and it's Robert Downey Jr. cast as Dr. Doom or whatever the fuck. And I'm looking at it, and I'm listening to the video, and all these little fucking nerds just cream themselves.
I would have punched every single one of them, by the way.
Like you can hear the collective Pee Wee Herman bust as he takes his helmet off, or Matt hoodie, whatever the fuck he takes off. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, wait, who gives a shit? And then I'm thinking about it, right? And I'm like, yeah, you guys are falling because this is Iron Man. I don't even watch this shit.
Yeah.
But this is a guy who you've built your whole fucking universe pretty much off of his back. And then I got to thinking about it. And I was like, this is the way to get him back into the universe. Because you're not signing him on just to be Dr. Doom. Because you sat down in these meetings and you're probably like, okay, we can do something different here. We can have you as Dr. Doom. People go crazy. And then we can also sneak you in a way to do Iron Man a little bit. And then I kind of feel like we talked about this when he won his Oscar. And this is honestly why I feel like he's going back. Because he won his fucking Oscar. Now it's like, I've won it. I'm just going to collect a check. Because it's like...
A $200 million check.
Which is... He might as well just...
Oh, is that really what he got?
He's being paid a lot for these movies.
Like, he might as well just have fucking steak.
Yeah.
At this point. Stocks in this
He
motherfucker.
is Tony Stark for real.
Like, yeah. Like, he is bending the mouse over and just saying, I'm going to fucking take whatever I want from you guys. And it's like, so for me, it's like, it's like, okay.
That ain't affecting me.
Yeah. And I do see this as a Hail Mary. Like, I see this as a like, you're struggling.
Yeah.
Because why not just recast somebody else for Kang and build new, build somebody else up. But again, I think this is also just a way to get him back in as Iron Man 2 without it being blatant. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there'll be like a flashback. So what do I think of this announcement? I saw it. He took his hoodie off. The nerds fucking creamed themselves, and I went about my day.
It was a green hoodie, by the way, guys. Okay, don't think about any other hoodie.
Yeah. I don't like it either, because he is Iron Man, and he is like a central piece. And then now it's like, okay, now he's gonna play a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. And the Russo brothers, yeah, okay. I don't know.
I have to say about that.
Fame.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's so yeah. Jonathan.
So perfect. Thank you. I'll take the reins from here. I definitely agree with you. Of like, this is obviously a Hail Mary. They're desperate. They know that their empire is crumbling. The mouse is very pissed, whooping ass, and like, how could you guys fuck this up? You know what I mean? Like they go and get your ass. I got a new Batman coming in town. It's like DC over here. People are fanning over like the new Joker movie that's coming out. The Batman with Robert Pattinson is like dominating, and over here Marvel's like shit. We got allegations. We got people not watching. We got people not watching. We got they were in deep water, so they were like and then the fact
whooping their girlfriends and shit. The fuck is happening there?
We got allegations, yo.
That's a shirt. We got allegations.
He ain't lying though. Oh my god.
We can't be hiring people that whoop their girlfriend's asses.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
So like, they were like really desperate because their movies weren't doing hot, and they weren't making the numbers that they were. People like were everywhere you looked in YouTube. People like fans were like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop watching Marvel," or "I gave up on Marvel," whatever. And so they were losing. They were losing a lot. So they were like, our last chance is we got to bring RDJ back. We got to bring him back. And RDJ,
we got to return to Mecca.
yeah, we got to bring back our cash cow. We got to bring back the Tony Stark of real life. And like, he won his Oscar. So I agree with Jamal. He has nothing to lose now. This is his retirement.
Yeah.
Exactly. Essentially, this is his retirement. He doesn't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
And
Grandkids, this is it right here.
And I feel like, he's like at a point where like he got his Oscar. He doesn't need to be taken, I'm not like saying like that, but he doesn't need to be taken seriously as an actor anymore. Mm-hmm. He could just play the type. He doesn't care being the typecast role. And I always think, and I think he knew it too, of like, if I want to come back, I could come back any moment because, of the footprint or whatever that he left. Yeah. I don't like the idea of him being Dr. Doom though. I felt like you took away a character that could have easily be given to somebody else who could have, like an up and coming actor, right? I would have really wished I could have seen that, like, or even other actors that haven't, that could really use the bag or whatever, or like the recognition.
But then, not to cut you off, how many people do you think they asked and turned it down?
Zero.
I believe they asked a decent amount of actors because
really?
There's been rumors of actors that have been circling around for the role of Doom. But I feel like when the Jonathan Majors thing happened, they said they decided to reverse course and go, return to RDJ.
And that's crazy. You know why?
Yeah.
Because they didn't even want to hire RDJ in the beginning of Iron Man.
Yeah, he was still.
It was a whole crazy thing. I saw an interview where, like, I guess, what was it? What was the name?
Tom Cruise.
No. No. The original Rhodey. Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
It said in an interview that he's the one who gave, like, talked behind the scenes or whatever to give him the opportunity to audition or whatever.
Oh, I thought Terrence Howard auditioned for Iron Man.
No. He was already, I guess, like, set to play his role, but they were still trying to look for, like, the Tony Stark character.
They booted his ass.
And, like, and so, like, when he, I guess, like, had begged Kevin Feige or something like that to give him at least an audition, and then, it stuck and all that. And so, like, he was a not safe, what is it called, like, actor to play the role as well. Yeah, and then, but
coming off of his drugs and alcohol addictions
and all that,
so
yeah,
he was still like proving himself that he can, be himself, even though he's an amazing actor.
Yeah,
black people in the MCU, they don't got a good track record. Terrence Howard booted after what, 1-2 movies?
There's one.
Yeah, one.
Chadwick dead because of it.
I like how that added to the track record of him dying.
Right? It's Marvel's fault.
Chadwick died because of Marvel.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan Majors goes and beats his girlfriends, allegedly.
Out of the stress of
out of the stress of Marvel. So, if you're black...
Feige made me do it.
Kevin fucking Feige! Like, if you're black,
wait,
stay away from Marvel. Wait, that's just not good for you.
What about Anthony Mackie?
About Anthony Mackie, the only safe one so far.
So far.
Well,
but we saw what happened in 8 Mile, so maybe it's just retroactive.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But
Peter, get the fuck out of there quick!
Oh shit!
But so I'm not happy. Not one bit. Mm-hmm. This is very disappointing. And, like, I don't know. I don't. They definitely did this to bring him back as Iron Man, but this is just a ploy or whatever. And then Robert Downey Jr. saying, I don't know. I like to play complicated characters.
Yeah, fuck off.
I was like, yeah.
New mask, same task. Suck my dick.
and like as soon as I saw that announcement and everybody freaking out, I was like, oh, I want to know what Alec's reaction is, because I know you're a huge Dr. Doom fan and you told me about it.
Yes.
and you've been looking forward to Fantastic Four and all that. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Sir Alec.
Yeah, here I am on a Saturday night to keep in updates of the Marvel Comic-Con. I was like, okay, looking good so far. Not too bad. I saw the leaked. They showed footage of the Fantastic Four, and it leaked online. The footage of it. They showed like 2 minutes of footage. They've been filming for like a week at that point, but they showed a good amount of stuff.
For a week, yeah. Wow.
But yeah, they showed a good amount of stuff and had some CGI done for the most part. And I was like, but yeah, the footage looks good, and it actually does look like a good movie. Can't lie. And Pedro looks. I've been a hater. I've been a hater on this shit. Y'all know. But like, yeah, everything looks good so far. And but yeah, then they started talking about the next Avengers movies, which I expected. Because Marvel, they're taking a break this year for the most part, besides like Deadpool, Wolverine, X-Men, stuff like that. And they had to make a big announcement for the Avengers movies, and they changed the title of one of them to Doomsday, obviously implying Doom, Doctor Doom. Then when I saw who is playing Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr., I blacked out for a good couple of times. It might sound like I'm exaggerating, but I did like feel numb.
Alec, are you okay? Alec, what are you doing on the floor? He's call the hospital.
But yeah, so I saw that, and now it's just like, wow, y'all really are desperate to bring back your audience. Like, this is like anybody that says this is not a desperate move is an idiot. Like, full stop. Like, I don't care
100%
what y'all think. It's like you're dumb for thinking like this is not like a desperate move. Like, they had this planned all along. Like, no, they probably like figured this out like 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
It was probably in their
100%.
card like 2 weeks ago. And I have heard that this might have been more of a Disney move than a Feige move than anything.
Mouse swinging his dick.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like they're probably like the MCU. They probably felt like, you know what, the MCU's at a pretty low point right now. Let's try to see if we get Robert back in a way to revitalize our attention towards the franchise. And this is definitely a way to do it. And it's the completely wrong way, because the character Doctor Doom is like extremely tied to the Fantastic Four. Both in the origins and just like as character arcs in general. So I feel like my fear of this one, of him being like a Tony Stark variant, since they're gonna do the multiverse shit, obviously.
Yeah.
They're making him like an evil Iron Man. I already saw like the armor for it. This Iron Man with a green cloak, which is dumb as fuck. But I feel like what they're gonna do in the movie is make it more about Iron Man versus Spider-Man.
That's what I've heard. Yeah,
Iron Man versus Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards, because it was just dumb as hell once again, because Reed Richards and Doctor Doom are so closely tied together, like they're Batman and the Joker.
Yeah,
that's basically what they are. But yeah, this is like I feel like they're gonna do that with these characters, especially with no like real build up between Robert Downey Jr. and Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic. It's gonna feel like rushed as hell. But other than that, I feel like the casting of Robert Downey Jr. in general just feels like weak and unoriginal. Because I feel like if you want to bring back Robert Downey Jr., they could have done a thing from the comic called Superior Iron Man, which is like basically just a full blown evil version of Iron Man. And maybe if you wanted to bring back the OGs too, you can say like these are the Avengers from an alternate universe where they are just complete bad guys. Because I know in the comic books there's also a version of Captain America that was a part of Hydra. So he's like a full blown Nazi, basically. They could have easily done that, I think. But they might still go that route. I don't know, but I just feel like this feels like a complete waste of like. This is like a character that I feel like has so much potential. It hasn't been done right in the movies yet so far, and I feel like everybody just seeing this as a stroke of genius is like complete idiot.
Like, do you think like they just need to get through this Avenger storyline?
I think they are. I feel like they are rushing to the ending.
Like it feels like how long it's been? What, since 2019? 2019.
Yeah, they started this whole multiverse thing in 2020.
So
2021.
It feels like it ran its course a while ago.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, we have to finish this saga, this story, this universe, this phase or whatever. But like, just shelve it for like a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like shelve it and really like think about it, like you were saying, like, you know, like both of you, like you get somebody new and fresh, and keep it where it's not, you know, like we're gonna fall back on Iron Man or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know, because shit, like I like the X-Men.
Yeah.
And they've had the X-Men for how long?
Yeah.
They should have went straight into the X-Men right after Endgame. That and the Fantastic Four.
You know what I mean? Like so, but they just keep going back to Avengers.
Yeah, I feel like they are also feels like with almost every movie, they feel like they're trying to replicate the excitement and energy of Endgame, which I feel like they can't, because that was like a lightning in a bottle moment. You'll never reach that peak.
That's peak, yeah.
Like the closest they have probably gotten was No Way Home. The return of Andrew and Tobey Maguire. Like that's the closest we got so far since then. But like I feel like we can never reach that pinnacle, because even though I know you don't like them, but I feel like even then, like the energy in the theater as all these characters that we've been seeing for the past decade finally all together on one screen and like in one shot. It is like, and everybody losing their minds at it.
And I haven't seen any of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
But when I saw it happen, I'm like, oh shit, this is cool as fuck.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, and then they of course tried to replicate it in a way in Deadpool Wolverine, and it's like we'll get into that more. Like,
Yes, I know.
in little bits, but there's one cameo in there that completely blew my mind. But we'll get to that.
I think I know.
I know it too. Yeah, I know it. I know it.
But
All over your face.
but yeah, they're trying to bring back that feeling when they should just be like trying to focus on making good movies instead of just like trying to like surprise your audience with like, ooh, we cast this person as this, or we brought back this person from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
you know,
it's almost like they're going for the shock value.
exactly. Yeah, they want to get those or claps.
Yeah.
They want people to clap every fucking 10 minutes. This is like, stop it. This is not movie making.
No.
This is exactly what Scorsese described. This is theme park shit.
Yeah.
Everybody shout out him back in the day when he was like talking crap about Marvel a little bit. But now, look at it now.
Yeah, I mean, he called it.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I think like you said, like they're chasing that lightning in a bottle, and they're not gonna get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then I kind of feel like I kind of equate it to like video games where like you have one that comes out every single year. You're not
Call of Duty.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a drastic change from like this video game because you can only do so much in a year.
Right.
And obviously they work on these movies like as soon as they finish writing the other one, they're probably already knee deep in another one.
Right.
Yeah.
But like if they in the last Avengers movie was what
2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 5 years almost.
Yeah, and then
4 or
the
5.
new one will come out 2026, I believe. Yeah, 2026.
Yeah. It just feels like they need to just wrap this story up and just do something new. And I think that's also why it's like people are just kind of like, all right, we've seen this. Because like you said, Endgame was like, how do you top that? And then it's like, okay, and then you come with No Way Home. It's like, oh, okay. What's next?
Yeah.
Like we're good on that now. Now let's flesh out a Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
X-Men, like, and let's build that and craft that. But
Yeah. Make the audience miss the Avengers a little bit, you know?
yeah,
Yeah, like have them be dormant for a bit.
give them a reason to come back where it's like, fuck, man, we can't beat this guy like with just a Fantastic Four, with just us four or the X-Men. It's like we need fucking help.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, but it's like when you just I don't know, just steamroll through that shit.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It also feels like, and I've only watched WandaVision, but it seems, and I hear you guys say like low key is really good. Like I feel like that is how they should do it. Like they should build to the final thing through their shows, and then blow it off with the movies. Instead of just like we're gonna pump out 15 movies, and then we're also gonna have these shows too. It's like
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's like doing the whole thing weird, basically. But I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
We'll see how they rate because they got the Russo brothers back, which is another feels like
Ass.
another desperate move. Like, I mean, it's better than Sean Levy, I guess, but I know his name was circling around being put into directing these next Avengers movies. And
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the Russo brothers just came back because they were flopping with all the movies that they were making.
yeah, they can't make a good movie without Kevin Feige out their side.
Do you know the actors who they wanted for Doctor Doom or
I've heard
rumored?
rumors like the big one was Javier Bardem, but
That would have been crazy.
but apparently he was too expensive. But they're willing to fork out $200 million on Robert Downey Jr.
So you're telling me Javier Bardem was more expensive than Robert Downey Jr.?
I feel like it wasn't expensive at the time because I'm sure because that was like a little before the whole they really decided what to do with the Jonathan Major situation. So maybe at the time they were, but then like act of pure desperation, they decided, okay, let's fork over the money to RDJ. It's like, and we'll get our audience back.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this, and then we can move on.
Yeah. Yep.
If he doesn't win his Oscar,
Who?
RDJ,
Oh, okay.
do you think he comes back?
If he didn't win it?
If he didn't win, you
I
know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
That's tough to say.
Yeah, that is tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say maybe. I would say maybe.
I would say
still.
I would say maybe too, because I feel like
Like, do you think he would have been happy with just a nomination? You know what I mean? Like, even if he doesn't win and he gets that nomination, and it's like
because he's been nominated 2 times before that.
I was gonna say maybe if, since he had already a taste, he needed to go for like, okay, now I got it.
Yeah.
Now I feel accomplished. Mm-hmm. So
because I feel like if he doesn't win, there's a chance later on, not this soon. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if he doesn't win, he does like maybe 1 more 2 movies to see if he can get it,
Yeah.
and then if he doesn't, then it's just kind of like, all right, well, hey, I put out a solid 2-3 movies. I didn't win it. Let me go make the most money I can make.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But yeah, other names I think for Dr. Doom were like Cillian Murphy as well,
that would have been
which
crazy.
would have been cool, I think. And
all right, calm down.
Sorry,
my choice for a while has been Wagner Moura. He was just in Civil War a couple months ago. He played the journalist, the guy that was kind of like the flirty journalist dude. The Latin guy, the Latino guy. And he also played Pablo Escobar in Narcos.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was crazy in that one.
And the voice of the fucking wolf in Puss in Boots.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just think he's a really great actor. Like, he's, I think, a bit underrated too. So I think this probably would have been a good opportunity for him to like be in the spotlight.
It says he went back to college to learn Spanish for Narcos.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Right, yeah.
Well, because he's Brazilian, so
But yeah, so that would have been my choice for Doctor Doom. But no, they went back to good old Tropic Thunder. So, congrats to them getting his $200 million.
Well, but you know, yeah, I just wonder how long those negotiations took place. But the final negotiations,
Ooh, I like that.
okay, sorry.
hurry up, Jonathan! Don't fuck it up.
It has been 5 years since director J.J. Abrams has made a feature film. The last, of course, being Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. While it was, of course, made over $1 billion. Oh my gosh, yeah, I lost myself. Okay, sorry. $1 billion at the box office. The film received mixed to negative reviews from critics and fans alike, noting that for its sloppy screenplay and underwhelming ending to a 9-film saga. But now it seems like JJ is making his way back behind the camera and wants to direct the hottest stars in town. Star-studded. On August 5th, Deadline reported that rising star Jenna Ortega and Hollywood's new favorite leading man, Glenn Powell, are in talks to star in Abrams' new film and will be distributed by Warner Brothers. You better Warner Brother. Not many details have been revealed, but Insider Hollywood scooper Jeff Schneider, right?
Yeah.
Okay, reported in his weekly article that the film is a fantasy film with some of Last Starfighter vibes. The screenplay, written by Abrams, is being kept locked tight, but has reportedly gained a mixed reception from those in the industry and who have read it. Who do we think, or what do we think of J.J. Abrams as a filmmaker, and is Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell a smart move for the filmmaker to cast?
You go first, Jamal.
Well, I think it's smart to cast them.
Absolutely.
Because they're two of the hottest right now. No pun intended.
Physically and career-wise.
And skill-wise.
Yeah, so
That's why I said career-wise.
Oh, sorry. I realized that.
So yeah, it makes sense for him to cast them. I think, because I was thinking about it as you were reading, I was like what's the moment where we start to see like, okay, like you have now ascended into like from B list to A list. You know what I mean? Like, what's that moment for like Glenn Powell and Jenna Ortega? Obviously, for Jenna Ortega, it's probably Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday and Scream, probably those two for sure were like the launching pads. And just because then I was thinking about Glenn Powell and Twisters, and I was like, well, we'll get there. And so I'm like, yeah, it's an interesting pairing. I'm not sure like what it would be. Like the script wise,
I know, the detail that we have is like a fantasy film with Last Starfighter vibes.
What is Last
Last
Starfighter?
Starfighter is a movie from the 80s where it's about like this teenager that really good at playing like arcade games.
Okay.
And there's a game in the arcade game called The Last Starfighter. And he's really good at it. And then aliens were, in outer space.
In
real
real
life,
life.
like this war, having like this war, and then they're like, we need like a really good pilot, and then they check in Earth, and then they find this teenager,
right,
and they bring him into their army to like fight as a pilot.
Have you heard of Ender's Game or something like that?
It's similar to that.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
So it's like, so I'm like thinking like, so is Glenn Powell gonna play like a pilot then again?
I thought, what is she gonna
Or
do?
Jenna Ortega?
Yeah, that's
maybe the teenager. Probably.
Yeah, I think she might be like the teenager,
Maybe something,
and
like
he
that.
might be
I
the
don't know.
captain or something.
Yeah, I don't know. So
General?
that's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, it's also, saying that it's got mixed reactions is already kind of like,
Not surprising from J.J. Abrams writing.
they've kind of proven, well, at least Powell now has proven that, people will go watch them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see with Beetlejuice I'm like, I feel like she's getting there. I don't know if she's like, oh, I got to go see a Jenna Ortega movie just yet.
She's on her way.
Yeah. Well, maybe with Scream.
I feel like the box office reception of the last Scream movie helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her involvement.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. What do I think of him as a filmmaker? Have I seen anything from him?
I've seen like
Wars.
the Star Trek movies, Star Wars,
I haven't seen those.
I knew you did it.
Mission Impossible.
I actually have never seen any of the Mission Impossibles.
Wow.
I've
Damn, he
seen,
probably never seen anything.
okay, hold on. I've seen A Disaster Artist. Did he write that one?
No, he hadn't. He just appeared as a cameo.
Okay. I've seen
Oh, that's right.
Armageddon.
He wrote that. Yes.
Okay, I've seen Armageddon. Other than that, yeah, that's it.
You probably seen movies that
Jesus
he
Christ.
produced or wrote, like Cloverfield.
Oh, did he write that?
I've seen like bits
Yeah,
and pieces of
Produced
Cloverfield.
it. Yeah, and did
he do Lost?
Yeah, he produced Lost. He wrote. He produced Lost and like directed the first episode of that.
Actually, yeah, I may have. Seen,
I like the first episode.
I may have
Yeah.
seen Cloverfield.
It's a classic first episode of TV. Yeah, the first Cloverfield. It's the 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Who did 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Who directed it? Fuck, I forget. Dan Trachtenberg. Oh yeah, he did the Prey movie,
That was
the
really
Predator
good.
one. Yeah, but yeah, he had a lot of like producing credits for sure. But yeah, you probably never seen a movie he directed.
Yeah, probably.
Jesus.
So, what do I think of him as a filmmaker? There you go. That tells you that right.
I don't know. Can't tell you where. Oh, Super 8. Have you seen Super 8?
Oh,
Have I seen Super 8?
I feel like you have maybe.
No, I haven't.
Oh, damn.
Is he close? Is he close with Spielberg?
He was,
think so.
Spielberg discovered him when he was a teenager. But he's close with Spielberg, and Spielberg the one that got him the job for Star Wars.
Oh, so okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But he's like, hey, George, let me introduce you to a friend of mine.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at it.
Ain't he cute?
Look how young he is.
Look at his curly hair.
Turn around, show him his ass. Show him your ass. Bend over. Look how tight that is.
But nah. You want to go, Jonathan?
Well, I mean, I know JJ definitely has a type of look. He has a type of
Lens
look to his.
flares.
Yes, I was gonna say lens flare. It's just like what was the other director, the one who likes explosions, Michael Bay, and his
Bay,
explosions
yeah,
and like big, scenes and whatnot. J.J. Abrams and his flare, like camera flares and whatnot.
And Michael Bay has explosions. Spielberg has close-ups, and J.J. Abrams has lens flares.
Lens flares. And like I remember hearing or seeing like a scene breakdown of his or something like that, and then he pointed out, I was like, I love me some lens flares, and like a scene in like Star Trek that literally needed no reason to have lens flares. It's like because you're inside the space shuttle, it's just like
blinding lights at your eyes at all times.
But anyways, I mean,
Yeah.
he's all right. I don't think of him as like this huge guy as a filmmaker. I think, if I'm being honest, I think I see him more as like a better producer than he is a writer for sure. And director, he's like mid to me. Doesn't like stand out. If that makes sense. But I mean, if he has his thing, which is like a lens flare, I mean, like, hey, I guess he must be doing something.
Yeah.
At least he's doing something that like you can definitely like, oh yeah, that's his tag of whatever
Exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, the whole thing of a fantasy film with the last Starfighter vibes, I think he's definitely trying to bring back like that nostalgic from, like you said, this was from the 90s or 80s?
80s, yeah.
80s. He's trying to bring something back, because it's been a long time since we've seen a film like something like that, like, oh, a child that's going to save the world or whatever. But it sounds like that's what it sounds like. It's like a PG-13 movie.
But then also, like, if you're Jenna and Glenn, like, you don't really need to, like, you know what I mean?
No, I guess not.
They don't have to necessarily, but I feel like this can like put them on more closer to upper echelon of like blockbuster filmmaking. Because like
Warner Brothers, man.
I guess you could call Beetlejuice 2 a blockbuster, even though not like a blockbuster in the typical sense, not like Twisters where it's
Right.
obvious like big time filmmaking, but still Beetlejuice costs a lot of money to make, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And it's like probably gonna be seen by a lot of people. So,
But like, like maybe they just hold off, and maybe like some other director comes along.
But I will say this: despite how I feel about J.J. Abrams, his name is pretty up there.
No,
like if you mention his name, so that's why I think like that's another reason why they would like work with him, because of his name.
But then just looking at his catalog, like does any of these blow you guys away? You know what I mean?
I thought Star Trek was a little bit all right. It's better than his Star Wars stuff. I will say that for sure.
Blow you away. Not a little bit all right. You know what I mean? Like
you ain't lying.
like and honest, like if we take out Star Wars.
Okay, I got one. Lost. That first episode, it blew me away.
So he only did one episode.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
That's like a guest fucking director thing.
I mean, he set the tone for
I was going to say, yeah, he definitely set it up.
Not like really like the guest director thing. That's more like he set the tone and style.
So why didn't he keep doing it?
Well, shows technically don't work that way. At least like actual TV shows.
Like you expect them to direct every single episode?
Yeah. Like that's what I've noticed. And they like only if it's like a limited series, maybe. But even then, like
I expect him to do more than one.
Okay.
I'm saying this is right around the time his movie career was.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, I'm not defending the guy, but like I think he was like, okay, I don't want to just do shows. I want to do movies. And so he was like, like Alex said,
filmmaker, damn it. I'm making films.
That's why he said, I'm gonna just leave I'm gonna set up this bitch for y'all and y'all continue it.
Okay. You guys like Star Wars.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So he did
as you tease us.
He did The Force Awakens.
Yes. I remember.
The Rise of
Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
And The Last Jedi.
No, he did not.
No, I did not do that.
So why is that on there?
I think maybe he got a producer credit. Yeah.
All right, whatever. Are those
I like how we both
are those any good?
Force Awakens was a very good movie.
Okay.
Rise of Skywalker was ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Star Trek. Into the Darkness, Star Trek.
His first Star Trek
Is that the first one?
Star Trek Into Darkness was the second one.
Second one, okay.
The first Star Trek was really, really great.
I like
love
the first one.
I love that movie, honestly.
Obviously, Mission Impossible was Mission Impossible.
Which one was
Mission
it? Which
Impossible 3. The one
one? That was he did that one?
Yeah.
Oh god, that was amazing.
That was a good movie, yeah.
So now, right? You take
lot of
out
lens flares.
you take out you take out these massive IP names.
Oh god.
Star Wars, Star Trek, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my point I was gonna make. He feels like the guy you get to like revitalize IP.
Yeah.
Like the guy, like you said, like he's trying to bring back the vibe, but I feel like he's been trying to like bring back a certain era for a very long time.
100%.
Yeah, and it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. So that's the point I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Is that like if you're Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell, if it's not a already IP, do I want to take this chance on him coming back 5 years with something new when has he done something new that has taken off?
It also depends because, like, yeah, obviously there was a report that the script got mixed reviews from people that read it.
Right.
But, I don't know when they're going to film this because I know Glenn Powell already got like 6 other projects going on. Probably same with Jenna.
Good for him.
But,
Or good for them.
Yeah, good for them. But so I don't know when this is going to be filmed. But, like, there could be a lot of time when they could rewrite that script to make it as perfect as possible.
I mean, look how long it took for Blade.
That's still
not going to come out.
Oh, wait. I will say this. I think the only way they will, and I mean, not the only way, but one of the ways they can get them to be on the project is if that script is good and they're interested in being in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
or they just offer him a bunch of money.
One or the other.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Because you made a good point of like, why would they be in a project?
And it's not like I'm not trying to shit on JJ, but you know what I mean? Like they're on the rise.
Yeah.
Like it seems like that's almost like a step back. Is kind of how I'm looking at it. Where it's like you said,
fair enough.
If Twisters did well, if Beetlejuice does well, now it's like, okay, I don't really need JJ. Spielberg, what's up? You know what I mean? Like
you skip.
J.J. Abrams died Coke Spielberg.
Right? But that, you know what I mean? Like I could see Glenn Powell in Jurassic Park in the new one.
He turned that down though.
But I'm saying, but I could.
I could easily
That would have been
see him.
kind of
You know what
cool.
I mean?
That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like, if he's in it, I feel like he would add like a little bit of like that nostalgia of like the first one. He just kind of has that presence.
Yeah.
Where it's like before, like we probably know this new one is going to be ass.
Yeah.
But like if he's in it, it's probably like, oh, okay, he's charismatic enough.
I trust this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm
He
looking
can
at
calm those dinosaurs down.
Yeah, definitely good with those
Like
dreamy eyes. That
he's better than
that
fucking
smile.
what's Chris?
Chris Pratt. That
I'm glad his
void of charisma.
I'm glad his fucking time
His weird charisma
has started to fucking aspire. Thank God. And Guardians were great, but thank God they're over, so that we don't have to see his ass any fucking more.
Never again until Avengers 9.
where they bring everybody back.
But they bring everybody back, and he's like 80. What did Debacle say? Until you're 90.
You think I'm joking? I'm not fucking joking. They got RDJ.
When he says that, I was like, he's definitely not joking.
Yeah, he's
But yeah, everybody like their takes on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel
Well,
good.
I think it ends. I just think it ends with us.
Yeah.
Speaking about
Wait, no,
that.
I haven't even said
Oh, okay,
sorry,
okay.
sorry.
Oh, shit. Hey, hold on. You chimed in so much. I thought that was.
Well, no, but the way you said it,
I was about to say like everybody done with their take on this. I was like, okay.
I go for it.
yeah, I just thought the way that you said it was like, oh, okay, yeah, we're segueing.
That would have been great though. I can't lie. But no, man, my whole feelings on the whole thing is like I just want to comment on
Yeah, go
the
for it.
actors for sure because I feel like we even had a discussion about Glenn Powell where he's like the next guy that's set up or he's just like another as lack of a better word, white guy of the month. You know, there's like you get one of those actors that's like, oh,
Spin the wheel.
spin
Which
the
one it
wheel.
lands
Which
on?
white man's gonna lead us?
All right.
Which white man's gonna be our new Tom Cruise? And it's like
Tom's like sitting in the room.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, I don't like him.
could have been
5'2" self.
Could have been Tom Holland, but I don't think that's the case. I feel like he's gonna be Spider-Man forever.
Yeah.
and that's fine.
He had, yeah.
Yeah, and
Or Zendaya's man toy.
man toy. But it's man baby. But no, but I feel like Glenn Powell's been having a great year, great summer. Had great movies coming out, like Hitman and Twisters within weeks of each other. And even though that came out a couple months ago, but Anyone But You was like the surprise hit. I don't think anybody expected that movie to make over $200 million.
That's with
Sydney Sweeney. And we're gonna quickly move on from her, but but yeah, with Twisters, I feel like it has pretty much cemented him as our new guy.
Wow,
basically, because even me, I was charmed by this white boy. And
have you ever seen a more man in a cowboy hat?
Have you ever seen a more charming white boy in a cowboy hat? Because I feel like he has like that perfect mix of that Tom Cruise kind of like leading man action hero vibe, but also like the swag of Matthew McConaughey. I feel like he has that blend. I feel like anytime he smiles, he's like, okay, take me on. Take me home. Take me home, Glenn Powell. It's just like it feels like he's the guy that women want to be with, and the guy that men want to like have a drink with. Like he has that kind of vibe to him. I feel like that's
wanna be.
Yeah, exactly. That's the good kind of leading man thing that you want. And with Jenna Ortega, of course, we've known that she. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Nothing. Just go.
Hey, as soon as you mentioned her name,
Woman.
talent.
Shut up.
But like I feel like Jenna Ortega's like a future like Academy Award winner for sure. I feel like she's got that juice.
It's only amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. That amount of time. Maybe within the next 5 years at most.
Well, in that, not to cut you off, but that's why I'm also like, do you want to do this, J.J. Abrams?
I mean,
like Alex said, there's a lot of time.
No, yeah.
But Jenna Ortega, she's like what, 22 years old?
Yeah.
At this point, she's got more than enough time to like gain a whole ass filmography full of great movies. Glenn Powell's like 35, I believe, so I can get why he's like putting on so many roles because I feel like he's finally getting his breakout. So he's like,
he's knocking him out.
He's hitting it while the kettle's hot, you know.
Which is good.
Which I completely get. I feel like he deserves it.
Yeah, October 21st, a day before my birthday. That's why I knew.
Oh wow, you could have been born the same day as Glenn Powell.
Well, he could have been born.
You said day after or day before?
Day before.
Oh wow.
You could have been Jamal Powell.
I could have. I mean, hey, it's still a possibility.
It could have ended with y'all.
But yeah. But getting those two actors together, I feel like
That's what he's doing. Sorry.
doing the Texas. But I feel like getting these two actors together is like perfect for if you want to like, you know, really like sell your movie. I feel like just saying this movie stars Glenn Powell, Jenna Ortega. I feel like a shitload of people are gonna like seek this out already, especially by the time it comes out. And as a filmmaker, I feel like J.J. Abrams is good. I feel like he is actually a good filmmaker, but the thing with J.J. is he's really great at starting things, but he can't finish them for shit. Like he's great, like with like Star Wars. I feel like Force Awakens. I feel like okay, this is like a great way to like bring in this new trilogy. Yeah, what's next after this? And then like the way he ended, like that's it. Like you don't know how to end things, basically. Same with Star Trek in a way. It's like the first Star Trek was a great movie, then the second one was like, this is a remake of Wrath of Khan. So he's like very good at like remixing things. I feel like.
You know, there's going to be a Top Gun 3.
I've heard.
And
that's going to be amazing.
They're saying Glenn Powell is confirmed for Top Gun 3.
I hope so.
I feel like the only actors they confirmed were like Tom Cruise, of course, Miles Teller, and Glenn Powell himself. So we'll see what happens with that one.
You got those three?
Yeah.
I'm in. They were amazing, man.
Exactly, yeah. So, but yeah, overall, I think J.J. Abrams is a decent filmmaker, but just like not a great planner or like writer or anything. So I'm curiously optimistic to see what he has in store next for his next film with these talented people. So we'll see. But you know, we're just gonna have this end here.
Okay. So this week it ends with us, not us in the podcast, but starring Blake Lively, the movie starring Blake Lively and
I probably think Blake Lively. Blake Lively is a movie.
That's why I cleared that up.
Blake Lively, the cinema.
No, it's a movie starring Blake Lively and directed by actor and filmmaker Justin Baldoni, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Baldini. whatever.
Baldini, okay,
Yeah.
is released to theaters worldwide. The film is based on the best-selling novel of the same name by Colleen Hoover. The book focuses on a young woman with a traumatic childhood who falls in love with a charming neurosurgeon, but later shows a side of himself that reminds her of her parents' relationship. The highly anticipated romance drama gained some traction this week as fans of the book noticed that the director, Baldini, and the cast of the film were separated during their promotion of the film and avoided questions about working with one another during interviews, leading up to concerns that something wrong might have happened during production. Once that got more attention, scoopers have revealed that allegedly the post-production of the film was hijacked by the film's producer and star, Blake Lively, and her husband Ryan Reynolds. Ugh. While Reynolds has no financial or real creative stake in the film, Lively has admitted to how they both try to add something into each other's work when they are making new projects, and this seems to be the case here, as while the original cut Baldini submitted got a positive reaction, Lively and Reynolds decided to make the film more of a spotlight for Lively to get a potential Oscar nomination for her work and removing the nuances Baldini wanted for the film that explored domestic violence. While this has not been proven, Ryan Reynolds has become part of the film's marketing, and composer of Deadpool Wolverine stepped in to work on the music for the film. What do we think of this drama, and what do you feel if a film you worked on got hijacked in this manner? Oh, I want to hear Alex's opinion first.
Well, I found that this was interesting because this is like a whole thing that has happened within the last like 2 days.
Wow.
And yeah, because I was like, I remember seeing the trailer for this movie. I didn't think much of it because I was like, okay, another Blake Lively romantic film. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, watching this trailer, I feel the
It's like
same.
another like generic romantic
Yeah,
film
just,
to me.
yeah.
But I like Blake Lively though. But I'm not gonna like seek out this movie.
She's not going to win an Oscar for this.
No, I don't know. But basically, I saw this like the last 2 days. There was like some drama going on, and thanks to TikTok people, they have done some digging.
Man,
And,
there's nothing those TikTok people can't do.
They can they can go to the end of the earth to find information. But yeah, I found it interesting that with this whole film, it could be like a whole "Don't Worry, Darling" situation where that had more that the drama for that movie was more famous than the actual movie itself. So I'm kind of wondering like how exactly does a situation like this happen when it's like Blake Lively is a producer on the film. She chose the director, I believe. I would say so, since she is the producer of the film. So obviously they had many conversations about how this movie should be. And then you end up making the movie, and then you decide, oh, actually, we're going to do it this way. Instead, I'm going to get my hubby Ryan to put his input into the film, and we're going to basically take away post-production like from you, and we're going to make it retool into the way we want the film to be. To like, I don't know, show me off, or how to, I don't know, just so I can like get more attention for it, for my acting ability, something like that. So I'm just kind of thinking like, how would I react as a filmmaker, being that completely taken away full control of this movie, or like as much control as I can from this movie? I would not be happy.
There it is.
I'm sure a lot of us would not be happy either.
There it is.
Because you're putting like months, maybe like a year, even into like a year or two into like this project, and then like it just completely gets taken away from you, and you don't really have a say in it at all. It just gets taken away by Deadpool. Because I heard Ryan Reynolds even wrote a scene in the movie, and then I know a friend of mine that saw it already.
Oh, really?
And he said like
you could tell which one
and
he wrote.
like you can very much tell which scene is Ryan Reynolds because it's like it has his humor in it. I'm just like, and it's like completely different from the rest of the movie.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Oh,
All of a
God.
sudden, it just becomes Deadpool Wolverine in the middle of the movie. Like, imagine Deadpool showed up. But yeah, it's just crazy to see like this drama going on for like this small like romance film, basically. And then what do you guys think of it though?
Well, okay. As you were saying that, so I was thinking about it. Yeah, okay, so she's a producer. They get in post and they start changing shit to try to make her, blow up, whatever. And I started thinking about Margot Robbie. And I started thinking, obviously Margot is Margot. She's talented as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, she produces, she acts in her stuff. That seems like what Blake is trying to do, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
As a lesser talent.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see what happened, Margot, with Barbie
Mm-hmm.
and whatever else she's done. And so Blake is like, oh, I could possibly do that too. I could possibly get nominated for an Oscar. I've never seen anything with Blake Lively. And I probably never will.
She's a good actress. I
I think I've only seen her in like A Simple Favor.
Simple Favor. She was getting that.
Never heard of it.
There was one movie she did with
Anna Kendrick, yeah.
I don't like her.
Leave my 4'11" white woman alone.
And so for me, I feel like that's kind of more what it is.
Yeah.
And then I think the reason why they also hijacked the film is because they got this no-name director. No offense, Justin. What's his name?
Justin Baldoni.
Okay, who's he?
He's an actor, I believe. I want to say he was on.
But like, he's not
Project.
He's not like
He's not a big name at all.
Exactly.
But like, yeah.
So to me, like, they chose this guy.
They can manipulate.
They can
control
manipulate.
Of, yeah.
So like, this wasn't something that just happened.
Okay, he was on Jane the Virgin. Okay, but I never seen that show. But yeah,
Exactly. This wasn't something that
Exactly.
that wasn't that just sparked out of nowhere.
Yeah.
yeah.
This shit was, who can we get that can direct this?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just sit here because we're bigger stars than them. We can kind of bully them around, and Ryan Reynolds can get in here and write a scene, and then we can sit and post, and he can get the Deadpool and Wolverine composer. And it's like, fuck you. Like, no. Like, we're not, like, you go over there and do your fucking comic shit. Like, this is what we're doing over here.
Yeah.
Like, but so yeah, I feel like that was calculated. I feel like them choosing the director who doesn't have a lot of stroke as them to sit there and be like, okay, yeah, and thank you, and now we're gonna take it from here.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for doing the work.
Enjoy your fruit. Enjoy your fucking fruit basket. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy your free Mint Mobile phone. Fucking
Mint
whatever.
Mobile.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Enjoy these free tickets to the Wrexham game.
yeah. And watching this shit, the trailers, like, okay, this shit is trash. So I mean, nobody's gonna go watch this shit anyway. You're not getting fucking
I
nominated
mean,
for an
making
Oscar.
money so far. I can't lie.
Has it?
Yeah, it made some good money, good cash.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
the chick flicks.
Yeah. Those are my thoughts. How would I feel? Shit would get deleted. I can tell you that.
The entire all terabytes.
Let me find out where post production happened. Oh, hey, I just want to look at the film. Oh, sorry, my water spilled on the fucking computer.
And Ryan Reynolds, my Dropbox.
Like, oh, I'll fucking get a high schooler to hack your shit. Yeah. No, I'd be pissed.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for this guy. But I also just saw a thing. I looked it up real quick. I saw an article. Who knows what the truth is, but apparently Justin Baldoni made Blake Lively feel uncomfortable on set.
Okay.
So I don't know
All right.
what's the truth or not, but I don't know. I feel like this is just to spin
Yeah.
it away.
This to make it seem more like, well, this is the reason why he was.
Damn. Like, damn, why you gotta make the guy look like a
Right?
I'm not gonna say he's innocent or not. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
allegedly.
why you gotta make the guy look like a fucking freak?
Right?
Just say like, hey, we decided to go a different direction from director, and just have it at that.
Freak
Like, you don't have
ass
to make a
niggas
whole
need to
thing.
stay outside. Like,
Hey, run for your life.
like this guy's just trying to like get a solid what's the name going.
Man,
And
he's
then-
trying to make a name for himself.
And then here
Make
comes
it
these two.
Just let him know what happened here today.
I felt very uncomfortable.
I felt very uncomfortable around Justin.
Around Justin, what's his name?
But no,
Around Justin, doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're making this guy look bad just so they can cover their own asses.
Yeah.
It's like this is
Yeah.
because I know Ryan Reynolds has a very distinct style.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
No, I'm sorry, because I I was like seeing. I don't know if you guys have seen things that.
He's an asshole.
No, because did you notice that T.J. Miller was not in Deadpool 3?
Yes.
And
Well,
he
that's
talked
because-
about it.
Yeah, that's because T.J. Miller's like actual dickhead though. Honestly,
Yeah.
though.
Like he had
really?
some stuff going on too.
So,
he like faked a bomb threat.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
damn.
he's like
So-
not good guy.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well,
Like
he was-
nobody misses him.
Yeah,
So he was saying, like in an interview that I was watching, that apparently he declined or whatever, or no, he declined. That he wasn't asked to go to join Deadpool 3, and he said if they would have asked him, he wouldn't have done it either, because he said that Ryan Reynolds is like not a good guy, and that like when he would do like his improv, when Ryan Reynolds would do his improv as Deadpool, whatever, and you know the whole in Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 where they just go back and forth insulting each other, whatever.
Yeah.
That like Ryan Reynolds would do takes of like doing improvs, and it would be directed at him, and like, you know, say things like, yeah, I don't know why they hired you in this movie, and like, you know, you're barely a no name or whatever, and like just like insulted things of like directly towards him.
And I'd be
And he's,
like-
I guess like a person, not as an actor anymore.
And I'd be
or
like,
whatever.
"What have you done, motherfucker, since Deadpool?
I know.
Like you act like you're fucking like really
above-
setting the world on
above
fire."
Deadpool. This movie won't make $1 billion without T.J. Miller.
But yeah, and I was like, wow, man, like, you
Go
know,
stick to your fucking Yogi Bear and fucking dragon whatever movie. Wait, no, that's T.J. Miller. Sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Reynolds is like a very controlling actor, because I know, like I said, like he has a very distinct style with like the movies he makes, the humor he has, and like just like the persona he has built around himself with his like products and shit like that. Yeah, that's him.
That's
you know what's funny or what's crazy?
the face of an asshole.
You know
Yeah.
you know what's crazy and what's funny? That the more we talk about Ryan Reynolds, he is the white version of The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock is also as controlling and has a distinct way of how he wants to be perceived and
They both
looked and
have
his style.
gin.
And they both have gin.
They both have gin. He has tequila. Rock has tequila. He has aviation. gin.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was born October 23rd. Oh, a day after me.
Damn, you got Glenn Powell. And like, it was like an Oreo.
Yeah.
He's married to Scarlett Johansson.
He was, yes.
He's buried to
Now-
Blake Lively now.
Yeah,
That changes everything.
he was. Yeah, he did. I mean,
How could you leave ScarJo?
there's like a rumor like he was jealous of her success.
Well, I can see that.
Which I can
definitely
understand,
see-
yeah, 'cause
and
it-
I'm glad
Because again,
she's more deserving.
Yeah.
And that's why he's with Blake Lively. He's like, yeah, honey, I'm trying to help you get that Oscar. No, I'm not. You can't win it without. You can't win it before me.
Beautiful woman, by the way. Not to say that.
No. But he's like, I'm gonna marry somebody who I know is not gonna get an Oscar. Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna marry someone who's not as talented as Scarlett.
his way of like, we're gonna help each other get an Oscar.
when the box office comes out, yours can't be higher than mine. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
He was
I do.
He was helping sabotage the film, so it wouldn't be better than Deadpool.
Oh shit, that's hilarious. But nah,
And he's Canadian too.
he's Canadian.
Canadian American.
He's a
But he's not a
Canuck.
very nice Canadian.
He's not being a good Canuck by screwing this guy over. But nah, but yeah, I agree. It is like, yeah, I feel like he's probably an asshole on set to the filmmakers and probably not to the actors as much, but like probably to people that are actually making the movie
That are lesser.
that are lesser. Yeah, that like he feel like he can take control over because he's like the producer and the main star of the film.
Mm-hmm.
But
Have you seen his documentary, The Welcome to Wrexham?
I have not yet.
Okay.
I know he's has not ownership, like he has a stake in that team. Yeah,
It's him and Ryan McKellen.
but yeah, from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac from Always Sunny.
Yeah. See, now Mac looks like a nice guy, but not Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. But yeah, I think this whole thing is interesting because I would be 100% mad if fucking Deadpool just took away my
Yeah.
for like my biggest movie so far. What it's gonna look like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think there should be a boundary set. You know what I mean? I get that he's your husband and your hubby, whatever, and that you're you're a producer, but he ain't got nothing to do with this.
exactly.
So,
Like he just came in. Like I saw him like straight up doing like marketing. Like he was literally like they were doing like a faux interview thing with like one of the actors of the movie, and Ryan Reynolds just comes in and like interviews him. like doing like jokes with him.
I would have been
like,
like,
oh yeah, like, oh, I saw you're kissing my wife and stuff like that. In the
oh
movie.
yes,
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah, I was kind of like, wait, why are you here, Ryan Reynolds? This has nothing to do with you. Don't you have Deadpool to fucking promote?
I would have been like,
no way.
why don't you get the foe away from me?
Exactly. It's just weird. I don't know. And then like Hugh Jackman and him were on the red carpet for the movie, so I feel like they were doing like some kind of weird
For this one?
For the end. It ends with they were at the premiere of the movie.
Oh hell no!
And Justin Baldoni was all by himself, his lonesome with his wife, and like he didn't interact with any of the actors at all. It's weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have went.
Yeah, it is weird. Yeah.
Like they could get away with quote unquote trying to say, oh, we're trying to help promote the movie, but you could have easily just taken like
See, like
taking the spotlight away.
She was
from
like with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. Like, where the fuck is see Jamal? Like, where the fuck is the director?
Yeah, like
away from my wife.
Yeah.
If you know nothing about the movie, you're like, oh, that's the cast.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Oh, double Hugh this summer.
Then you go
can
watch
see
that
that.
shit, and you're like, wait a minute.
Is he gonna sing
where's he?
again? Is he singing in this one?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Poor Justin Baldoni. I hope he wasn't actually a freak on set. I hope not, but I believe the former that he got screwed over.
I mean, if he was a freak on set,
I'm like, yeah, no, he just
Just don't be a Pee Wee.
yeah,
Be a Pee Wee.
don't be a Pee-wee,
Jacking off in the corner.
right? just go do it in your trailer.
Exactly. So yeah, I won't see the movie probably until it's on Netflix, but.
You know for sure it's gonna be on Netflix.
Oh yeah, definitely. This seems like a Netflix hit. But yeah.
Alrighty.
Speaking of making movies,
But not weirdos.
not weirdo. Nothing weird happened on set yet.
Oh, God.
Stop looking at her.
Okay, Alec. Alec.
Look, I know what you're doing. I get it, but stop it.
Alec.
I wasn't.
You want to explain what our main segment of today is?
Yes. So the reason we've been on a bit of a hiatus from making our new pod episodes is because we've been making cinema.
Woo!
We've been making our short films. I directed My Darling Look at Me. And Jamal has been directing and still in production on Circle of Sinners.
Yeah. So we have, and literally a month apart from each other.
Crazy.
So we have been busy for a couple months now.
Almost like
Past 2
nonstop.
months,
Yeah.
So we're kind of, so as Alex said, he has wrapped My Darling Look at Me.
Yeah.
Circle of Sinners is planned to continue shooting August 31st and September 1st.
Fingers crossed.
We can get schedules. We can get schedules lined up.
We'll talk about more of that in a minute, but yes. So that's what we've been doing lately. So let's get into it, fellas. Alec, I know since we just kind of, I guess, like finished yours.
Yeah.
What stage or whatever phase are you doing right now?
We're still in the editing phase. We're nearing the end of the rough cuts, and we're gonna get the picture lock soon. And
Nice.
basically, the picture lock is like the final movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, we have been editing that, and it's turning out real good so far.
Now, when you say we, who else is helping you edit this?
Me and my producing partner Quinn. You guys
Nice.
obviously met Quinn on
Yes.
set,
Yes.
and he's also the writer of the film.
Shout out to Quinn.
Yes, the Quinn, and we've been doing Zoom meetings because he lives in Chicago at the moment.
Right.
And we've been having Zoom meetings, editing the film together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's turning out real good.
Cool.
And we'll get to like the actual specifics of like the actors and everything in a second. But yeah, but so
Right.
far we're in that part of the stage, and we'll soon be able to get into color grading and sound and all that. Soon composing.
I was gonna say, so composing stage isn't there yet, right? Or is your composer still working on it and all that?
We're getting there, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. We're almost there
Cool.
to the point where he can start making music.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exciting.
Music.
Exciting
music
stuff. What would you say were some of the happier moments that you remember from being on set and all that, or like one of your favorite moments or something like that?
Favorite moments? Well, the set life was really great. We spent like 3 days from like 7 to 7 every day.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Every day.
In scorching heat.
Yeah, scorching. It was scorching. The next week after was scorching. Like that
But
was,
in the room.
in the room, yes. In the room full of human bodies, yes.
With lights too.
With lights. Yeah,
So for
big
those
lights.
that haven't read or don't know, where does I guess like the short film take place, or like
Oh yeah, it all takes place in one location in this apartment, and the majority of it, probably like about 98% of the film takes place in one bedroom.
There you go.
And so we were filming there pretty much the entire time. We had one scene out in the front living room.
Yep.
But the entire film takes place at one. So we're spending the entire time in this room and a bunch of probably 6 bodies.
Yeah.
6 bodies in a room all at once. But we got our the assistant director.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you, Jamal, of course. And the most cinematographer, of course, and his assistant cameras and all that. Then, of course, the 2 main actors. And then Jonathan. And then come with lights there. It's it becomes pretty hot after a while. Especially that, maybe the 3rd day was probably the hottest day.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh, man.
We were like, whew. I had to give everybody a break after, even though we were kind of running over time. But I knew I had to tell everybody to take a break and just sit outside.
Safety, folks. Safety.
There's gonna be some heat
Drink
strokes or
water.
something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we filmed the week after we shot. That would be impossible. I'd be no, hell no, because that was the hottest.
Yeah,
it's
the
been
week
this
after
summer.
was literally even hotter than So that was everything just kind of aligned. It came together.
perfect.
That was pretty cool.
But in terms of being on set, it was a great set. Everybody was fantastic. Probably was the most, I would say, efficient set we've worked on. I've worked on so far personally. Everybody knew exactly what they were doing. And everybody just in lack of a better term, understood the assignment. It was, and especially our assistant cameras, Ryan and Zach. Shout out to them; they were incredible. They did a fantastic job. Zach on the
Pulling
AC,
focus,
pulling focus. He did fantastic work on that. And of course, Josh was a great cinematographer as always. And Martha as our makeup artist. There's because it takes place in 2 separate times. Time jumps hit a certain point where the main actor had to look older by but around 25 years old, because it starts from 20 to 25 years old or so, around there. And he had to have this fake 5 o'clock shadow, and she had this kind of spray can that made it look kind of like a beard. And it looks very realistic. I don't know if you guys remember it, but it looks very realistic.
Beard in a can.
Beard in a can, basically. Messing up his hair a bit, and he looked like an older person.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. And, she did a fantastic job. Joey Foisey, he did a fantastic job on the set design. And, just building up the set to look like a, legit room.
Exactly.
And everything, and coming in and out to fix the orchid.
God.
Those fucking orchids. Making them look beat up, making them look nice every now and then, And everybody was just fantastic on set. And happy moments, it's those, of course, it's those downtimes where we're just talking to everybody, getting to know them, because a lot of them I haven't really worked with yet, Zach and Ryan. And I've known Joey since I was in high school. But you guys got to meet him.
Yeah.
And met Quinn. I've known Quinn since we were little ass kids, since we were probably 5, 6 years old, probably around then. Yeah, so we've known each other a very long time.
So you grew up in Chicago?
No,
I'm just kidding.
Chirac?
Quinn's from here.
Okay,
he moved to Chicago when he was probably middle school, late middle school, around high school, around then. But known him for a very long time. So glad he got to meet you guys.
Of course,
because he was very excited to work with everybody. This is his first real script that got produced. But just having that downtime, getting to know everybody, just talking about movies and stuff. Everybody such a nerd for movies on the set, so it was
awesome.
Nice to talk about it and to talk about filmmaking, our passions and all that. But and that was basically the set life. It's hot, and a lot of on running jokes that we had, inside jokes that of course we'll only understand. And it was just a fun time. I enjoyed it.
Was this one of the bigger cast and crew projects that we worked on? I'm trying to remember from at least not going up, scout to this.
I feel going up was in terms of cast or crew.
Both, I guess you could call. Yeah.
This is definitely by far the smallest cast.
Really? Cast, yeah.
Yeah, 2 actors.
Yeah.
So and with crew, I feel it's probably around the same as going up.
Okay.
We probably had 2 or 3 extra people on going up.
Okay.
But this is probably a more compact crew, which is great because we're working in a compact room anyway, so we don't need too many people in general.
Okay.
But probably around the same as going up. So there's probably still the most, probably still I would say the most efficient way, because we didn't have for going up, we didn't have much of a budget.
Yeah.
So this helps. So it definitely helps be able to actually pay everybody
Yeah.
which is nice.
That was
and,
cool.
Everybody should be able to get paid for their work. And yeah, so
Yeah,
I liked it.
it was that. Yeah, it was definitely from talking from experience. It was definitely a lot of fun on set, and you know, a lot of tiring days, but we were all excited. We all kind of like went in with a mission, with a vision, and so you know, we were trying to knock it out.
Yeah.
and all that. So I would say shout out to all the snacks. You know, there are a lot of
Shout out to
snacks
all
on
the
set. Yeah,
Pair.
yeah. I love the snacks on set. So that's always good.
You're welcome.
And yeah,
I got the messy box.
yeah, you did.
You ever seen it?
Oh,
Those-
the chips.
those- the hot chips, yeah.
I thought you were. I
the,
thought
the
you were.
soccer player Messi.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying
The messy, like this is messy
like
box.
you got
It was the messy
you
box.
got a messy box. I was like, that's
Yeah, I got the messy box. It's his favorite chips in one box.
And last question before I turn it over to Jamal if he has any other questions. But is this the first short film that you had all of like your friends, including like Joey? I think was the first time I met him. I don't know if he worked on any of the other ones. And like, you know, Quinn, I know, is also a friend of yours who I think was the first time I met him, and he worked, or you know, you guys worked together on this.
Yeah, this is the first time people outside of our usual crew.
Yeah.
Maybe besides like people I met after college, being in part going up, and then those are like childhood friends. I would say like Joey
Exactly.
and Quinn are first time being part of like actual like film production.
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was just very nice to have. Because like they've seen me like make films by myself back in when I was like way younger. It's like me and my camera, this by myself, by myself making my little movies. So it's just always It's always it's, like, it's always just weird to step back and be like, damn, now I got a whole crew of people willing to help me make a film. So I'll always be appreciative of that for sure, and all the people that believe in me and everything. So it's always nice to have that backup. And so yeah, that was like the first time really working with them on a big project like this. And then I also want to give a special shout out to A2C Entertainment, Abby Tozer and Connor Angus, our producers on the film. They've helped a lot. Basically, like they introduced us to Seed and Spark and the crowdfunding campaign website that got our $12 grand and around $12 grand in the funding. And they've helped us a lot with scheduling, you know, getting people's contracts together and everything. Like all the stuff that I don't feel like doing.
the not fun stuff.
The not fun stuff. The not fun stuff I don't feel like doing because it takes up a lot of time from away from the actual creative part.
Exactly.
They took care of that, and I'm very thankful for that because I know it is hard work for sure. And special shout out to Quinn for writing this project in the first place. It's a great script.
Well, that was going to be my question. This is like your first movie that you didn't write. That you directed. So how was that kind of different from, you know, because when you write it as writers, we have like the vision that we want to get across. But like when it's somebody else's, how is that kind of different?
Well, that's a great question.
Because I'm trying to like put myself in the movie as well. You know, like my personal styles and taste in it as well, while also respecting the writing as much as possible. And I feel like I've done that, and Quinn agrees that I've done that. It is kind of weird to feel like I'm just like thinking like, oh, how would he have interpreted this instead of like how I would do it, like from the reading exactly. And of course, he like talked to the writer, and he's also a producer, so it helps. It's like, you know, it's like actually talk to him about like what he intends for it, and it's like kind of coming up to a point where we agree on like, okay, it should be done this way. So that's like an interesting thing to like work through. And then like I found myself maybe because it's not a script that I've been like
involved
in as much or like was there from conception.
Right.
Basically, there's like certain things I might forget, but then I quickly remind myself after rereading the script. Oh yeah, okay, this is supposed to happen as well. So it's probably like a thing that I'll probably learn over time. More for sure, since it's my first time doing it. But it was like, yeah, it's an interesting thing, and I feel like that adds to my repertoire, like being like, oh, I can direct other people's things, not just like my own shit, you know?
Yeah.
And you're editing it too.
Yes.
And so, as we know, you know, we get attached to what we kind of create personally. So in the editing, post-productions, does that help also not having that kind of full-blown connection to it? Where like you can kind of like, you know, for Quinn, I'm sure he has that connection that we all would have. Like if he was sitting down and
As like a writer.
yeah, like it would be harder for him to want to cut stuff out. But since you aren't like fully attached to it, you can sit there and like how's that going? I guess is the question.
It's going real good. Yeah, I'm sitting there with Quinn, and like he realizes like there's certain lines that I didn't like, so we cut like a word or something that they say, or kind of like recontextualize like a certain look that they give in this in a scene or something like that.
Right.
So it's interesting to like have that insight and then like edit it to the point where we can just recontextualize. But editing can be like, you're editing the film to be exactly how, or as close as possible to the script. But you can also recontextualize shots to mean something different, or like have certain sounds like be something different than originally intended. That kind of thing. So it's interesting to basically just like work through that and just like have fun with the film and just like see what ways we can find to make it different from what we originally intended and make it better. Right. So it's like just finding that balance of like keeping true to the script while also like making the best film possible without like really like getting dragged down by it as well.
Do you feel like that's easier? Because you can sit there and say, well, let's cut this or let's try this different, as opposed to like if you were doing Going Up, for instance. Like I feel like that's a little bit difficult because you don't want to cut something where you think it's really good, even though you probably know like I probably should cut it, but it's hard to. So like is this kind of easier knowing that like you can cut it and not feel like that attachment to it?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to learn more to kill my darlings, that they like to say.
Yeah.
And Going Up, like literally like the only thing I cut from that movie was like one shot. And that was like of a close up of a security guard dead. We just all agreed that it kind of took away from the pacing, the rhythmic pacing that that movie was already on. So we just like cut that shot. But other than that, that's like my full vision come to life in that film. And it's kind of similar here. There's like with my daughter, there's probably like maybe 2 shots that we cut of the movie, and of course, seeing how it works, like along with the rest of the scenes, like, oh, okay, this made the film better in a way, and even shorter because we're in the 15-minute range now. Because I started at 17, then it's gotten down to like 15.
Okay,
so
nice.
like really nice. But yeah, it's like learning how to kill my darlings has become easier over time. Because I remember being, no, we need everything. We need everything in this movie because it's in the script. But yeah, I don't need everything because I do ultimately just want to make the best film possible.
Exactly. Well, I know Quinn appreciates you not being Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
I easily could have.
Sorry, I had to.
Speaking of actors, shout out to Avalon Greenberg Call, Jacob Henry and Alpha, because they were fantastic.
Yes,
to work with. Yeah, this both really like not afraid to get into it and just like go for it, and just like especially being in that heated ass room. Because I know my ass would have been like, I'm tired, boss. I'm done. I want a fucking break, Alec. But nah, during their argument scene, I'm sure you guys remember it.
Oh,
their big argument scene was really great, and they did it like a bunch of times and just like really going through it. They got every emotion down and every movement down. It was just like fantastic. So I was very much happy to work with him. I'm more than happy to work with him again in the future. And we're actually going to work with Jacob again soon.
Foreshadow.
Yes.
And foreshadowing. But I definitely do want to work with Avalon again as well because she was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any other questions. Do you have any? Okay.
No. Coco.
All right. We're going to turn these tables over. I don't have a sound effect for that. But anyways.
I think a table turns.
That's the turntables.
Oh.
But he doesn't like The Office.
I never said that.
No, not you.
That's me.
Oh, really?
I think
this.
it's overrated.
But he's watched it.
I've seen it, yes.
But he just quoted it.
I said it's overrated. I didn't say it wasn't funny.
On that note,
Touche.
Sidetracked.
on that note, we're gonna change. We're gonna switch it over. Take it over to Jamal. Jamal, you are now in the hot seat. So
Jamal's ass burning.
I feel it.
I feel it.
My cheeks is melting.
You know, I know we've like mentioned and talked about Circle of Sinners for a while now. Want to give us a brief update on it and all that, where we're at, and you know, I guess
So we had a day of production. I can't remember exactly what day. Sometime in July, and I think that went really well. I think what helped too is that for me, it had been so long, kind of directing a project, and so I think being on My Darling Look at Me a month before and kind of seeing, you know, the inner workings again and seeing like how things move and work and react was a big help, because it didn't let me go into Circle of Sinners kind of cold and kind of figuring it out.
Got
on the
the
go.
juices flowing.
There you go. And so I think that was very helpful. And so so we shot at a place in Martinez. The shot at a place in Martinez was a beautiful location.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely.
It was like a gigantic just playground for us to just explore, and it was really fun, and just kind of, you know, it had been, I started working on it back in November, and so like Alec was saying, like the not fun stuff it just felt like it was just dragging, and I was just like, man, I just want to get to production. And so once we got there, and that was the first time I had met with like the actors. First time working with Sean, our gaffer, Sean Carroll, and like everybody showed up and they were ready to go. And like we had worked with Madison before, so we knew what Madison could do. But it was our first time working with Michael Anthony Carlissi. I hope I'm saying that right. Mubarak. Hope I'm saying that right. And that's not good.
How dare you?
I know. Caden, cut this part. Just go straight. Just go straight into me, Josiah.
Yes.
Caden, cut all that out.
Cut that bullshit out.
And just go straight to me saying Josiah. And so Josiah is a 10-year-old kid, and the stuff that we shot that day, it was kind of heavy. You know, he's getting a gun kind of waved around in his face.
Yes.
And his mom had him prepared.
Wow.
And just, you know, I kind of let them, originally the scene doesn't have any dialogue, and I just let them just kind of improv, and the stuff that they were coming up with, I was like, man, this is great stuff. It just felt good to kind of get back in there. So hopefully, we're hoping to get going back again August 31st and the 1st. I actually just got the location approved for another date change, so that's good. We had to do some recasting. We had to recast.
No, hold on.
Oh, sorry, I'm jumping the gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sorry.
we're gonna go into that, but
I
before
apologize. Interview.
you're okay.
Jonathan
you're okay.
Garcia. 60 minutes.
Why'd you say
Y'all killing me, man.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
I do want to go back to what you said about the scene about the car and Josiah and all that.
Yes.
In the script, it's like a small portion of it, right? It's not even like is it a page long or anything? No, right?
No, it plays into Officer Austin's story.
Right.
And so in Circle of Sinners,
Yes.
they attend this meeting and they're sharing these stories of just kind of the havoc that they've caused. And this is part of his story. It's a flashback.
Essentially, right?
Yeah, it's a flashback, and it's really just kind of like a small scene, but it's an important one.
Yeah.
And all four of them, like I said, this was their first time meeting.
Yeah.
And they just bonded and worked so well together. And all the performances that everyone gave was just amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I couldn't have been happier with that. The only thing, because I haven't really like looked at the footage, but the only thing that I was kind of just like looking at, I was like, if we could do that one again, but we were strapped up against time, was when Officer Austin is walking into a building. I just kind of wish we weren't on tripod for that, just so that like we can kind of fully kind of put the viewer into that. But also it is an end credit scene. So at the same time, it's like, it's not going to make or break the
The end of the
movie.
world.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah.
So what I wanted to ask you was, going into it, and just out of curiosity, right? You mentioned that Josiah, the how old was he?
10.
10. So, you know, very, very young child actor and all that. How did you go about like communicating, I guess, like with the mom beforehand of like, you know, so I guess tell me that whole process of like, you know, how he auditioned and all that. And how did you get like, I guess like the mom on board, or like, you know, what did you have to do? What were some like hurdles or anything like that? Because I'm just curious, because I know this is the first time that we've worked with like a child actor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it was. I kind of going into it, I kind of figured that part was going to be difficult to cast.
Yeah.
Just because of the situation of that scene, and I found him. I sent him an invite to apply, and I assumed that was his mom running his profile.
Yeah.
Good.
And he sent me I want to say he either sent me a self-tape and I looked at it, or just like a reel. And I was just impressed like with his talents for a 10-year-old. And I reached out to the mom, I messaged her, and I was just like, hey, I have this role that requires like a little kid. And I explained what the role was.
Yeah.
You know, because especially with what it is, I was like, this
Yeah.
isn't
Really
a
sugarcoat.
yeah. I have to like tell her like straight up.
Yeah, like
hey,
put all your cards on the table type deal.
yeah, like this isn't easy. And I totally understand if you don't want him, you know, being a part of it. And she was just like, no, like we're up for the challenge.
Wow.
And as soon as I kind of heard that, I was like, okay, I want that. Because to me, it's like I want people who are going to accept the challenge of like, okay, this seems daunting, but I'm willing to take this chance if it's going to make me better on the other side.
Right.
And yeah, so I was just letting her know like, hey, this is what it involves. And she was like, no, that's fine. Like she was very appreciative of the opportunity, because she's also an actor too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And so
Okay,
I think,
did not know that.
So
Yeah.
I think she kind of was just thinking about it, not from like mom status,
Right. But more of like
yeah,
her son's career standpoint. Yeah.
more of just like if he does a really good job at this could be something that he can build off of,
Right.
and that he can show like, hey, I'm 10, but I'm willing to take these challenges and these
The
different
more like serious roles and all that. Yeah.
these
yeah.
difficult roles, and you know, and so he gets there, and you know, obviously, like you said, this is our first time working with a child actor, so you kind of have to take it, you know, a little, take off the gloves, but be more delicate with it.
Yes.
And everybody was just kind of like, you know, he comes, he's nervous, obviously.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I was nervous. And so, but he comes and like, you can just tell that like they had been working it and workshopping it. And Michael, the guy who plays Officer Austin,
Yes.
he was just, he's the one interacting with him, and he's just letting him know like, hey, we're just acting.
Yeah.
And and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I really like that. Like, you know, because the actors pretty much stepped up and kind of like, okay, let me get to know, like, you know, these counterparts, or like, you know, these actors, and like, you know, since we're gonna be interacting in this
At the end of the day,
type of
they're
way.
partners and they're supporting
Exactly.
each other for their scenes, and you know, off camera even too. Just like
Yeah.
you know, just like making sure they're comfortable with what they're doing with each
Yeah.
other, and just gotta make sure it makes it better to act off of each other.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And that, I think that was very important too, where it's like, it wasn't like when we cut,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, we can just kind of let the guard down, so that he knows like, all right, hey, like, you know, we can have fun now,
Yeah.
but then once we roll, let's get back into it. And I think that kind of helped him kind of, you know, relax his nerves. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that was like a challenge, or like, you know, something different, and kind of like you said, like nerve wracking, especially like working with child actors and all that, because of all the like guidelines that, you know, have to go with it and all that. But, you know, yeah, I just want to say congratulations for that. Put that under your belt, and, you know, hopefully.
I'm not gonna put a child under my belt.
No, I mean, okay, you're gonna put that in your resume that you worked with child actors. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I'm gonna pass it over to Alec. Alec, you got any questions, please?
Anyways, so of course you worked with Josh, cinematographer. What did you discuss like a distinct style that you wanted for the film? Because I know when we shot, I legitimately think like what we did that day with Josh is like some of the best work he's done for sure by far. And I was wondering, did you guys like discuss like a distinct style, or did you like let him have to do his thing? Because I know like there's a shot where they're pulling up next to the water by the pier, And basically it looks like a scene that's right out of like Miami Vice or
Yeah.
Nice.
or like Heat or some shit. Like, I was like, wow,
You want to see some real heat?
yeah, this looks incredible. So I'm like wondering, did you guys discuss something like that before, or was this like unplanned?
It was very interesting because before we even talked and he looked over the script and then we got on a Zoom call.
Yeah,
we kind of were just in sync with stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, like, yeah, because I was already kind of thinking of shots and shot lists and stuff, and then he was kind of doing the same, and we were kind of comparing, and it was like, oh yeah, yeah, like we kind of had the same stuff, and so right there I was kind of like, okay, like we're flying. I had some of those kind of, you know, like the tracking shots, but I also just wanted Josh to just, you know, kind of create and just kind of let him, you know, kind of see it how he wanted to play it out.
Yeah.
Because I know he kind of asked me this too, like, you know, do you have a vision? And I was just like, kind of, I guess not so much. Yeah. But like we sat down like a couple times and just kind of discussed it and kind of figured it out. And yeah, I agree. Like the stuff that he was getting that night, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it looked phenomenal.
You know what I mean? I'm like, and like we've worked with him for years now. Yeah. You've known him a little bit longer than us. Mm-hmm. But yeah, to me, it was just like, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like this is like, he has unlocked something and just took a leap. And I think what helps too is that he was working on My Darling Look at Me. Mm-hmm. And then he's still in that mode and then he comes right back around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like to me, it's like he leveled up, and I was thinking about it and I was just like, now I'm like, okay, this is the bar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like now when we go into everything else, we have to be better than this. And so I'm very, very happy with like the stuff that we got. Like the shot, it's part of the end scene where they're at the trunk. Mm-hmm. And the way he framed that up, that's all him. Wow. Like he framed that up. It's like a kind of like a medium close. Yeah. And you see like the two and it's just perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man,
great composition.
I'm like, that's yeah. So a lot of it is due to just Josh's skill and technique. But
that was incredible.
Yeah. I'm very happy with that. So to me, now that we've had like, it'll be probably like a month kind of off from that. It's just like, now it's like, okay, when we get into that other space, you know, what can we do to make it improve? And also shout out to Sean Carroll.
Yes.
Because
he was awesome.
He was great. Mm-hmm. And I think what helped too, I think that freed up Josh to just focus on cinematography. Mm-hmm. And I think Sean to me is like, yeah, anytime we can work with him, I am in.
Yeah.
We need to bring him on board for more projects. He was fantastic.
And just like he was also able to create those atmospheres with the lights and the things like that. So yeah, but yeah, big shout out to those two.
Mm-hmm. I want to give a quick side note of like, you know, give all of us or give each other and like including Josh and all that, like flowers of man, like how much we've improved and like just the growth, like, you know, the growth from when we were back in school and all that, like just some kids, some young guys, you know, very like in love with wanting to create stuff and be creative and making short films, just like, you know, out of the passion of it. And like, you know, fast forward to all this time and man, like exactly when you said of like, man, you know, or both of you guys have said of how like when Josh was like, you saw that one shot, I was like, man, how far we've come. And you could tell, like, you know, from working on Scout to going up to my darling Look at Me to Circle of Sinners, how like you could see the growth, you could see the difference, and like how it's gotten better and better and better. And like part of it, yeah, sure, it could be like, you know, the budget, but it's more like, man, the experiences that we've gone through and like the stuff that we learned along the way and like mistakes that have been made in the past of how to adjust and like get better and just, you know, work things smoother for the next project and the next project. And so, yeah, I just want to make sure we give us all each other flowers and man, we, you know, and getting better.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
100%.
I also love how we go from a romantic kind of film.
Yeah.
To then like a thriller.
Yeah, drama type thing.
You know what I mean? Like it just shows that like our group of friends,
Yeah.
like we're just versatile.
Yeah.
Like you can't and you will not box us into just one lane
Exactly.
and just be like, no, this is what you can do. No, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we can do so much.
Yeah.
And also what I was thinking about too, like for me, I like my bigger picture is like I want to create like a TV show, and I know like you guys' bigger picture is like movies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's take over both of these fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who says we can't take it all,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of time thinking back, like the stuff we were doing in college.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time I'm thinking, like, wait, how the fuck did we make this?
Yeah.
How the fuck did we get through this?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of people wouldn't have been able to get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane to think, like, because like I know I made like kind of a joke at it, but it's true. It's like me and Jamal switch spots in a way because like I'm usually the one making a more ambitious, like bigger cast and actiony kind of like
Yeah.
thriller kind of movies.
Yeah.
But Jamal's doing it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the one over here making this small little character piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you guys are like breaking the mold. You know what I mean? You guys are like, let me put myself in a uncomfortable situation. But yeah.
But even though like we're both making different projects, like the commitment and the difficulty is still about the same.
Exactly.
Because making a movie at any level,
No,
making
yeah.
a good one. Like there's
Exactly.
a difference between making a very good movie is very hard.
It's tough.
Oh, yeah.
There is some bullshit.
It is.
There's some days where it's like,
Well-
like, damn, why am I here?
Speaking of,
Yes. Share the experiences of like what's challenges, you know, because people
challenges.
when we talk about like filmmaking, like, oh yeah, it's probably easy, you know, you could like, you know, what challenges could there possibly be? But now let's take those, you know, rose-colored glasses off, and Jamal, please enlighten us to some of the challenges that, you know.
so when I first casted Circle of Sinners, I found like the perfect villain, Adrian Honer, and he's a great guy. And
Awesome.
I found him and I saw his work and I was like, oh, this is it. And he was super excited to be on board and he was ready to go. And this is literally 2 days probably before we are going into production.
Yep.
And I'm like, hey, what's up? What's the update? And he is shooting a show in Florida. And he's like, well, I'll let you know if I can get back.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Kind of need to know.
Yeah.
And then he tells me, he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it because then I have another opportunity. And there's no ill will or like, you know,
No, of
animosity
course.
or anything like that. Like props to him. And so then that essentially like we were scheduled to shoot two things that weekend. Two scenes.
Yeah.
We had to cancel one because he was a part of it. And then I find out Tyson, who was also
another-
supposed to be in the end credit scene, was not available for that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was sitting there and I was like, well, fuck.
For like two main
Like,
casts,
these are the two main characters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do we cancel this?
Yeah.
Or you work with the punches. And so ended up just kind of switching out the characters.
Yeah.
That was one struggle. And so then it's like, okay, so now I have to recast him, the main character, not Tyson, Adrian.
Yeah.
And luckily I found
The main villain.
The main villain.
Yeah.
And I found somebody, his name is Chris, and I sent him to you guys and like you guys were like, yeah. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's great.
and so I was sitting there and I sent it out and I hadn't heard anything back. And I was like,
That's always the scary part, man.
I was like, man, I really don't want to have to look for somebody else.
Fuck me on this.
Yeah. And he didn't. He got back to me and he was like, no, yeah, I love the script. It sounds great. Like, I want to be a part of it. So he is on board now. And then I'm thinking like, all right, cool. Like, we're ready to go. No, we're not. Because then somebody that we had been trying to work with before,
Yeah.
you know, when we tried to work with him last summer, he flaked.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I talked to him. He was like, oh, yeah, I'll be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just never heard back from the motherfucker. Jonathan reached out to him, and he was able to get communication.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well,
A little bit of hope there.
you do. Like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so Jonathan told him to reach out to me. And Jonathan's like, did he reach out to you? I was like, no. So now I have to recast for him.
Damn.
But I already did. So I found somebody else.
Nice.
He wants to be a part of the script. And actually, I think he fits the role a little bit better. Mm-hmm. And then, yes, as Alec mentioned, Jacob was also a recast. So he is now a part of the Circle of Sinners.
Yes.
And it's crazy because, again, like if we don't do My Darling Look at Me a month before,
Oh yeah.
then I don't sit there and think like, okay, well shit, maybe Jacob might work.
Exactly.
And then it turns out like Jacob has done like fight choreography. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, well, this is perfect. He's like, yeah, I would love to be a part of that. So he's on board. Knock on wood, fingers crossed. I hope. I hope that we don't have any more recasting to recast, and that we can just kind of get to
Shooting this thing.
shooting. And so then also today, I was trying to find another house for this scene. There was a house that I was looking at in Vallejo. It was pretty cheap, and then I messaged the guy like a couple days ago. No response. Now I'm like, all right, fuck it, here we go again. So then he finally gets back to me, and I'm thinking, okay, this has got to be good news.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't live there anymore. I'm like, well, fuck. So
Why is it still up?
yeah. So he's like, oh, I got to take it down. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So.
Okay, McMitch.
Thanks for wasting my time.
Yeah.
So now I'm just kind of looking for another house for that scene. I have a plan B, but if I can find something else, then I will. If not, we'll go with plan B. I just hope, man, that we can just get to production.
Yeah.
And just get it there, get schedules lined up. Don't have to worry about recast or anything like that. And just create stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it's fun, and like Alex said, it's tough. So if you think it's easy, it's not.
Yeah.
But it is fun. And I think also when you have like a group of friends who are also passionate about it, that makes it easier and it makes it more fun as well.
Yeah.
That part.
Because I think everybody just has kind of this, not just with Circle of Sinners, but any project that we work on.
Exactly.
Whether it's mine, Alec, Jonathan, Josh, whoever's. Like the goal is to always make the best movie we can make.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's the end goal. Like and I feel like we always kind of get better each movie out.
I agree.
Exactly.
So, absolutely.
Yeah. They'll give us some of these.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's funny because like I'm already thinking about like, okay, what can we do next? And for me, it's like I want to keep it going while I can, because I feel like I wasted so much time like not creating stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like all right, like if I can start writing something else and we finish both of these movies, we celebrate those, and then it's like, all right, boom, let's knock out 2 more, 3 more, whatever else we can, create. And it doesn't have to be like as big as like these 2 are.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But like something where it does have like a budget.
Yeah.
You know, and, yeah.
Let's M. Night Shyamalan this bitch. We got 4 in the chamber.
What does that mean?
That he had 4
No.
already. Oh, okay.
That sounds like a trap.
All right, folks, and thank you for listening to that main segment. Hopefully it was very insightful and, got to learn about us.
Yeah.
Alec, what is next?
We're going to talk about some, what do you want to talk about, trailers or the movies? Because we can do both, of course, but like which one do you want to talk about first? Because I don't have trailers here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about trailers.
Okay.
We're going to do a trailer review here. We're going to talk about some trailers for some upcoming films.
Right.
That just so happened to come out around award season. So maybe these 3 films could be our next Oscar contenders. Who knows?
Maybe.
We'll see. But this film is the first film that we're going to talk about. Is called Saturday Night. And is a film directed by Jason Reitman. Mm-hmm. And he directed films like Juno and Thank You for Smoking and things like that.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one.
Thank You for Not Smoking, I should say. Yeah, it's a movie about it, basically. But basically about the cigarette like industry and whole. It's a good movie.
Sounds a little more like a documentary.
But yeah,
Man,
basically.
a lot of people have been born in October.
Yeah,
Same.
it's finding like a little niche.
Jamal's just looking for people that are born in October. Anyways,
but the Saturday Night directed by Jason Reitman, and it's about the 90 minutes leading up to the first premiere episode of Saturday Night Live. And so basically it's set in 1975 around October 11th, I believe, and I believe this movie's coming out on the same day.
Wow.
The first episode premiered. So
Perfect,
like,
Mark.
very good timing.
October 11th.
Yes, very good timing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say that?
What?
October 11th?
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Please continue, Alex.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah, and this movie stars Gabriel LaBelle as Lorne Michaels, who created Saturday Night Live, and Gabriel LaBelle played young Spielberg in The Fabelmans. And he's a very good actor. I'm glad to see him doing more work. And it also has Dylan O'Brien as like people like Dan Aykroyd and I forget the actor who plays Chevy Chase in the movie.
He looks so much like him.
Corey Michael Smith.
Oh yeah, he was in May December. He was Julianne Moore's son.
He was in Gotham.
Yeah, and he played Riddler in Gotham. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's
Call Jane.
Yeah, yeah, I remember him.
Transatlantic.
Gonna name all the movies.
I know.
Okay. All right, never mind.
Thank
Let me
you.
speed it up. Okay, then, but yeah, they got
First
these
one.
actors playing, and then the guy playing John Belushi looks like a dead ringer for John Belushi. Honestly, I was like, wow, he looks good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, basically it's all about the lead up
Forgot
to
about Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Oh yeah, he's playing
Yeah.
Milton Berle. He's playing like a big time like.
No. J.K. Simmons.
Oh, God.
is
Oh, he's playing Milton Berle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what.
Oh,
it is.
wow.
Okay, yeah, J.K. Simmons. I don't think they showed him in the trailer.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
Briefly.
Briefly,
Oh,
Like
really?
real
Okay.
briefly. David Tibet for William Dafoe.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
There
He's
you
the
go.
NBC exec. Okay. But yeah, Milton Berle was like a big TV guy at the time.
Mm.
But yeah, this is like about the 90 minutes leading up to the premiere of the first episode. It's all chaotic and everything.
Right.
And like this is the most a really ambitious show, a variety show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got other people in there, like comedians, of course. And then they got like the Jim Henson, because Jim Henson, who played the Muppets. The Muppets used to be a part of Saturday Night Live their first season.
Wow.
Where he has a bit of history with them.
Before
So-
he did, like, the Muppets?
Yeah,
and all
before
that?
he
Oh, wow.
fully did the Muppets, like he was putting the Muppets on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, and
Oh, I
that's
see.
the guy from Greg, cousin Greg
from
Succession.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's playing
Nice.
Jim Henson in the film, and yeah, it looks like him too. And but yeah, so what do you guys think of this trailer? Because I'm pretty familiar with early Saturday
Story?
Night Live
Oh,
history.
okay.
Because I know there's like certain, because even Jamal, there's like certain eras of Saturday Night Live that he probably would have found more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like seeing like the Saturday Night Live at like the very beginning, like when it was like
Right.
when they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
So I feel like I find that really interesting. Because I know like there's Chris Farley like later on and like Adam Sandler, Chris Rock and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like Chris Farley, I think he is getting his own movie anyway. So I feel like just having a
Yes.
whole movie dedicated to
With
him. Paul Walker Howard's playing Chris Farley, yeah. So yeah, having a whole movie dedicated to him would be very good. Instead of him just being like a part of an ensemble.
I watching the trailer, because I saw like the poster Saturday night, and I kind of was like, I wonder if that's Saturday Night Live.
Exactly.
But watching the trailer, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, and I do think like that Showtime before, like the chaos,
Yes.
of just kind of seeing like, okay, this is where it started.
'Cause no one really done it before at that time.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So it seems interesting. I mean, they have a good cast, and it seems like it's going to be like it says comedy, but it seems like there's a lot of drama
Absolutely,
that's going to be in there. And I mean, just looking at the people, I'm like, okay, like it's a solid group of people that I know. There's like 2 black people,
Lamar Morris is Garrett Morris.
and John Batiste.
Yeah, John Baptiste.
But yeah, I think it'll be good.
Yeah, definitely has my interest. Yeah.
I think it also depends on how much they want to show.
That's true, too.
You know?
Yeah, because the 70s, the era of cocaine and orgies.
Yeah.
They had plenty of those back in the day on the set of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, God.
And yeah.
And like, Chevy Chase apparently isn't the nicest person to work with.
Oh, he's a full blown asshole, and they showed that in the trailer.
Really?
He's a full blown asshole. Like he started fist fights with some of the cast members.
Wow.
I think like him and Dan Aykroyd didn't get together.
Yeah, they didn't get along at all. And,
Yeah, so if they keep it kind of not try to fluff it up.
Now, question. Sorry, before we continue. Chevy Chase.
That's pretty much.
Oh, it's about Chevy Chase. Was that him his entire career, or just like early
his
on?
entire career.
Wow.
Because even on the show, Community.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like he was like a dickhead to like Donald Glover and the rest of the cast and crew and everything. So
he looks like he would say racist stuff
They
to
say
them.
he got into a fight with Bill Murray.
he did, yes.
Really?
Fist fight with Bill
Yeah.
Murray. Yeah, he likes getting into fist fights with his co-stars.
He's like, I can just imagine him out of nowhere, like, all right, put him up.
I feel like the only reason like they put up with it is because he's like legitimately like a hilarious person.
Yeah.
He's a very
You
funny,
don't like his comedy?
Has he?
I think he's pretty
I
funny.
mean, what have I seen of shit?
like Vacation.
Community, Vacation.
The
I haven't
Vacation.
Something
seen
about
Vacations.
Lapoon, right? What is it?
Yeah,
And he's
Caddyshack.
he's born in October too. God damn.
Damn, he's finding a lot of them.
Just like Gambit.
You know what the name of this episode's going to be? October. Oktoberfest.
He was born in October. Yeah, he was in Caddyshack. A lot of
Right.
classic films.
Yeah.
Nothing. But he's a really funny guy.
Yeah, I
the
find it
only
funny.
the only one I've seen is probably Man of the House.
Probably not even in that.
That's probably the only one that I've seen.
But yeah, very extremely funny
Okay,
guy. They probably
thank
just
you.
put up with his bullshit just because he's actually like extremely talented.
And the wonder they wrote him off and after a while.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, okay, we
can't
had
deal
enough.
with this band anymore.
Like, get this
We
guy
can't
out of
take
here.
it. And it's hilarious how they wrote him off too.
Yeah. But didn't he die from like coming a lot?
No, he's still alive.
No, like
No,
in the show.
in the show.
I know he's still alive.
No, he's still alive.
Something like that. I was like, I can't remember exactly, but I just the fact well, spoiler Jamal, but
I'm not gonna watch.
I know. But the fact that he just like died.
Yeah.
He just like died.
Oh no, he like gave a lot of his semen to like the
Yeah,
to
there
the
you
kid.
go.
Yeah.
He legit died because he gave
So
too
he can
much
live on.
semen. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this episode might be called like Bust a Nut or something.
We are talking about nut a lot.
Like Pee Wee Herman, Chevy Chase over here.
Oh shit! But no, I'm excited for the movie.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I was looking forward to get out. Before what I heard about it, like, oh, we're gonna see like a milk toast version of the SNL story.
No,
But
exactly.
So far, it looks like they're digging a bit into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
pretty chaotic and everything. So
And I like the look on his face toward the end of the trailer where he's like waiting for the show to start. And his eyes is just like so fucking intense. I'm just like, yeah, I've been there, but his eyes is just wide open. He's like, please God, be a good show. Yeah, but I can imagine like the pressure he had, like trying to make that show go off. And now look at it now, 50 years later and still going.
yeah.
I mean, it's not that funny.
It's not a funny show.
No, it's at all. Honestly,
But yeah, but it's still 50 years strong. Still they got good ratings and shit like that. So
you think they'll ever be canceled?
So much has happened.
I don't know. Honestly,
So much has happened.
I don't think so.
Like it seems like that's just gonna keep going.
I mean, it's like pretty much. I mean, I know there's been shows like In Living Color. I would like to see an In Living Color biopic, honestly, because like the Wayans brothers and everything, and they're like pretty much an all black, nearly all black like variety show. And Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, I know, nearly all black variety show, but they are the first people to discover Jim Carrey. And when when Saturday Night Live rejected him,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah, so they found the gold mine with that man.
Yeah.
and
100%.
and his career
He
went on.
skyrocketed, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And he
So,
probably wouldn't have been as good on Saturday Night Live as in
No.
Living Color.
they wouldn't have given him the time.
Yeah.
that
I was
he
gonna say, yeah, in
deserves.
Saturday
Yeah.
Night Live, from what I hear, like they're very controlling or whatever, like things. So
Well, and also it's like they have like their favorites.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
their favorites,
100%.
Yeah, for sure. Like their go-to people that they pick for every show. But yeah, it's like, In Living Color biopic would be cool. Then I remember Mad TV. Mad TV was like a hella funny alternative to Saturday Night Live when I was a kid. But I don't know if they'll ever make a movie about that. But yeah, so like Saturday Night Live is the only variety show on right now.
yeah,
So I feel like it's gonna go on for a very long time.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like it's also it helps kind of springboard. I don't know if it's done it now as like it used to do, like springboarded like comedians.
Oh yeah, they've springboarded tons of like, of course, Chevy Chase,
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was on the Saturday Night Live when he was like 19 years old.
wow.
Yeah, so Chris Rock, Adam Sandler.
I don't know if it has like the success now. Because it seems like they just kind of get like besides Keenan,
Keenan, yeah,
he's like the only one that I really kind of know.
Yeah,
yeah, mhm.
yeah.
But he's been a star since he was.
I think it also recently, well, not like super recent, but it also what'd you guys call it? Rocket or Skyrocket? Pete Davidson.
Pete
That's
Davidson,
where,
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
their latest success.
Yeah,
story
exactly.
So far, yeah,
Only one that I've heard that like
but then comedians now have access to the internet
yeah.
and like podcasts and
That's true.
shit and TikTok. You can find like tons of comedians on there.
And also, like before, like
You don't need to be on Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
to be successful now.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I was gonna go. Like before, like back then, it's like you have to get it. Once you like you make it on Saturday Night Live, you're probably good.
Yeah,
right
Now it's like, oh, I can just do a YouTube show or TikTok, and probably get more views than Saturday Night Live now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you like, honestly, like if you look at somebody,
I get it.
if you look at somebody like Drewski,
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
Drewski.
Like he doesn't need like Saturday Night Live.
Oh, he basically made his own
Yeah.
part of a comedy.
Man.
He's standing on business.
All right.
He's standing on business.
Go ahead, turn around for me.
What do you mean by that? But Drewski's hilarious. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this movie, and I love how the trailer was edited. Like barely any music. It was just like a lot of sounds and like
Chaos.
chaos.
It's very
and yelling.
reminiscent of Whiplash, like fast
Yeah,
cuts
yeah,
and
very-
like just yeah. Anyways,
Wonder that's the vibe they were going for.
Well, he worked on Whiplash.
oh wow,
J.K. Simmons,
No. What's the director name?
Jason Rabbit.
Yes.
Did he?
It popped up.
wow.
That's weird. I didn't know he
It,
worked on that
it
movie.
popped up on.
What kind of credit? I wonder if he's like a producer or
Well,
something.
well, give me a second. I'm telling you.
Jason
Well,
Rabbit.
meanwhile, you're looking that up. We're gonna go to a complete unknown
Yeah.
for time's sake.
So yeah, for complete unknown, this is the Bob Dylan biopic, directed by James Mangold, who directed biopics like Walk the Line, the Johnny Cash one.
Oh, right.
And Ford v Ferrari, and he directed Logan.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's a very, very talented director. We
Yeah.
got a great catalog of films that everybody should watch. But this is like, it stars Tim Chalamet
Yes.
in the role of Bob Dylan, and it sounds like he got the voice nailed down. I mean, I haven't heard, I haven't heard like every single Bob Dylan song. I heard the most famous ones, obviously.
Exactly.
But yeah.
All right, go ahead, Jamal.
Executive producer on Whiplash.
Oh, I did not
Okay.
know that. Interesting. Okay, so maybe he
Thank
did take
you.
an inspiration for that.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, but yeah, what was I saying about
Bob Dylan?
Yeah, he sounds
Was-
exactly. I haven't heard every single song by Bob
Yeah.
Dylan, but I know the most famous ones like "Knock Knock on Heaven's Door" and "Something in the Wind" and stuff like that. So, so yeah, I know his voice is very distinct, and Tim sounds like he nailed it for sure, and the look and everything.
Who is this director?
James Mangold. I listed off all his films, but
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
Logan,
Logan,
Ford versus Ferrari,
and
and
Walk the Line.
Walk the Line. There you go.
And he's got a
Yeah,
solid-
exactly.
Oh, really?
He's got a solid. What's his name? Man?
Yeah, but he's a very good director, and that also stars Elle Fanning. I believe she's playing
Yeah,
like
the love interest
Bob
or something.
Dylan's love interest, like lover at the time. And Edward Norton, I forget who he's playing. Shit, I know he's playing like a famous country singer.
Edward Norton,
Yeah,
Willie
wow.
Nelson.
no, he's not playing Willie Nelson.
Billy Nelson.
Who's he playing? Let me take this. No, Edward Norton's playing like a famous. Oh yeah, Pete Seeger.
Pete Seeger.
Yeah, he's playing Pete Seeger, and he also got Boyd Holbrook in the role of Johnny Cash. I don't think they showed him in the trailer, but Johnny Cash will be in the movie. But yeah, I think there's a very short trailer just showing basically Timothée Chalamet singing, basically.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of it?
I thought he looks the part really well.
Yeah.
They did a really good job of like
Curly
making him
hair,
look, yeah.
everything, yeah.
But his voice, like you said, also kind of like I like the cast. I'm very pretty much interested. I don't know anything about Bob Dylan's story,
Yeah.
or I don't know anything much about him in general either. So yeah,
I know he's like very important for counterculture
exactly.
music.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Jamal?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've ever listened to a Bob Dylan song. So if I do go watch it, I'm going into it completely blind. I mean, the trailer looks fine. Nothing kind of like blew me away.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't know his story. Chalamet looked, he looked decent. Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't even know what the fuck Bob Dylan looked like.
He look like that.
For all I know, that's probably the real Bob Dylan.
Could have fooled me. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he kind of looks like him. I don't know why. Why the title though.
A complete unknown.
that a song of his or
I
something?
want to say that was an album.
Okay,
That he made-
that
Like
makes
his
sense.
biggest selling album.
Let me
or
see
something?
real quick.
Watch it not even be his biggest selling album. Probably his first debut album or something.
Either like an album or like he wasn't like a legitimate unknown though at the time. So maybe that's why he just kind of like came out of nowhere.
Right.
So maybe that's why. But like, yeah,
I wanna say- Wikipedia says he's considered to be one of the greatest songwriters in history.
that's fair.
Okay. No, not like that.
Like,
Like, okay.
one of those things where I'm like, I haven't heard everything in that, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to disagree. That
No, I mean, yeah, and that's what I'm
Wikipedia's
saying.
never wrong.
yeah, I'm like, it's like the Beatles. Like I don't love the Beatles, but I'm not going to sit here and be like they're the worst band ever.
You're not gonna sit here and be like Drake and be like, I'm better.
Got to pay your respects.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, will I check it out? Maybe.
Maybe.
Like if I have a day off and nobody's in the theater,
I feel like this is gonna be on everybody's Oscar ballot.
probably.
For sure. I
Maybe.
feel like
Probably.
I feel like this. Well, I'm not gonna say it here, but if we haven't seen the rest of the movies this year, we're still in the summer. But if there hasn't been any like big like lead actor performances this year, the Timothée Chalamet, this would be a second nomination for an Oscar.
Oh, what was the first?
Call Me by Your Name
What the hell is that?
is the film where he's in a gay relationship with Armie Hammer, and it's a great film, by the way. But
It's by a book. It's right.
based on a book, yeah.
Yeah.
And but yeah, he scored his first Oscar nomination when that came out. But this will be a second one if he does get nominated, and I feel like he could win if all goes well for him and everything. But he even came out with Dune too. He probably could be nominated for that too, for all I fucking know. But he was fantastic in that movie as well. So
He was.
we'll see
It was crazy.
what happens with it. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a big Oscar contender
Yeah.
later down the line this year.
How old was he when Call Me by Your Name? Because he looks like he's been like 18.
Stuck at 18.
Probably like, I want to say he's probably like, when that come out?
2017.
2017. He is 28 now. So then he's probably 21 years old by that point.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He got stuck at 18, I'm telling you.
Yeah. He's gonna look very youthful for the long time.
I'll save that question.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But and don't answer it now.
Okay.
Do not answer it now.
Saved.
Timothée Chalamet.
Pass.
Good, mid, overrated.
Actor?
But don't answer it.
As an actor?
Yes, but don't answer it. We'll come back to that later.
December.
At a later.
Okay.
At a later
I'm not
time.
mad at that. Not mad at that.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, hold up. This is
Oh.
hold on, I need to ask real quick. Is this a Sydney Sweeney situation?
No.
Where you haven't seen their work?
No.
Judging based off.
No, he was fantastic in Beautiful Boy.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he was great in
I
that.
wanted to make sure that we're
Yeah.
not
No.
never fight over a white person.
No. I
Because
just
Alec would die for this, my boy.
I just want to hear you guys'
He's America's sweetheart.
just
Okay.
opinions on him, but
Okay.
but for like a later time.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Got it. Okay. Then the next trailer
I'm excited to talk about this one a little bit.
is Honora. This is a new film by Sean Baker, a filmmaker that I like a lot. I've seen films that he made a film called Tangerine, like all the way back in 2015. I want to say that was filmed all on the iPhone.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy.
this one was filmed on an iPhone?
No, it wasn't.
No.
A film he did like
It's-
back.
oh,
in
yeah,
10
one of
years
the films,
ago
yeah.
was called Tangerine.
I've
That was
heard of
filmed
it,
all
yeah.
on the iPhone. And then he did a film called The Florida Project with Willem Dafoe. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then Red Rocket was probably like one of my favorite movies of this decade so far. That movie was really great, really funny film. But now he's back with this new film called Honora, and it stars Mikey Madison. And you guys have definitely seen her before.
Once Upon a Time in
She was Once
Hollywood.
Upon a Time. She's
Yeah.
the bitch that gets set on fire.
Yeah.
She's one of the Manson family people that get set
Yep.
on fire. And
Yep.
I remember seeing her in that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And before she even like they really get into the house, she's already like going manic in the fucking car.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit.
Shut up, Madison.
Yeah, shut up, Madison. I didn't know we were watching westerns on your TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, she's just going crazy in the car. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, who the shit is this girl? Because she's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. And then I saw her again in Scream. The,
That's right. The last one they went.
the 2022 one.
Yeah.
And she played, well, spoiler alert, she ends up being one of the killers.
Dang
She
it.
ends up- she was. Well, you
No,
saw it. She ends up being one of the ghost faces along
Yeah.
with Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
And she was fantastic too. Fantastic there too. So I'm like, damn, this girl has a lot of talent. And now this is like her first real full leading role.
Yeah.
I believe so. And just from the trailer, she looks like she's doing an incredible job.
Yeah,
But,
no kidding.
She plays like this stripper escort
Mm-hmm.
type in New York, and she basically she's like doing her thing, trying to make her money, trying to get her bag.
Trying to live.
Yeah, trying to live. It's hard out here.
Survive.
It's hard
Yeah.
out here. But then she meets this Russian young guy, and she's like, she's obviously he's attracted to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ted brings her to his place. They probably like have a little sex. They probably and do all kind of stuff together.
Yeah.
And then, like
Freaky.
Yeah, freaky stuff. And he's like, "I like you a lot. Can I pay you $15,000 to be my girlfriend?"
Hold on. No.
No.
He said 50. She said he said
Oh,
she
God,
said 15.
not this again.
Is 50? If you're gonna tell like escort 15, I feel like that's the implication of like $15,000. You're not gonna give $15 or $1,500 or something like that for like basically being like your full-time girlfriend.
But he says marriage.
Marriage, yeah.
Yeah.
They get married eventually. But yeah, they get married. And Jamal's
I'm just saying.
15. I'm gonna say 15,000. If it ends up being 15,000 in the movie, I'm gonna slap you in the face.
But
Wait. So are we gonna watch this together? Just so
I would like to.
Okay.
It comes out October 18th. So
she said 15.
Oh gosh.
Did not say 15,000.
Okay.
She didn't say 15K.
Okay.
It's just like it feels like shorthand. Like
Short round?
But it's right there though.
It's like when people talk to each other, like rich people, they're like, "Oh yeah, I spent like 12."
Yeah, but she could have. The K's right there. I'm saying if I'm him,
it's just like the way they conversate.
I get
Yes.
that. I get that. But also, I'm saying if I'm him, I'm taking your word at 15. I'm not giving you 15,000.
You're looking at the super small detail. The point is,
Subtext. It's the subtext.
So like hands her $15 in a ring pop. But no, okay, back to the.
Thank you.
Basically meets the young guy. He offers her $15,000. They get married.
yes.
And it turns out he's part of probably the Russian mafia, it seems
Something like that, yeah.
And then they're trying to get the marriage annulled, and chaos ensues, it looks like. And yeah, this premiered at Cannes, and it won the Palme d'Or.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
basically the best. That's basically their equivalent of Best Picture. So this could be another big Oscar contender by the end of the year.
Got a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's got
Very good.
massive, great reception. So I'm excited for it. I love the director. I love this actress. I think she's a real talent to look out for. Are you looking for it? Okay, never mind. Wait, what do you think of the trailer, Jonathan?
Thank you, Joel. I really liked it. It looked really interesting. At first, I was like, Nora, it sounds so boring. Why do I want to watch this?
Of course, you probably think I need to give you some bullshit.
and then I actually watched it. I was like, oh shit, I can't pause this thing. I need to see it all the way through. And yeah, I found it really interesting. I've never heard a story like it, but
Because I did
Sounds
hear
really
like
good.
the movie starts off as kind of like romantic, but then
Yeah.
like halfway through it becomes Uncut Gems.
oh,
And that's how it's been described, basically.
I love that. I
It's a good thing that you said that.
Yeah.
Because it could, like, people could probably get lost in, like, here we go.
another love story,
Yeah. But, like, yeah.
another pretty woman.
As long as it kind of, because reading from Honora Baker has stated that the intentions were towards telling human stories by telling stories that are hopefully universal. It's helping remove the stigma that's been applied to sex work that's always been
makes
applied to this livelihood.
I'm about to say a lot of his movies explore sex work. I've noticed.
Maybe she
Huh?
Excuse me.
or he? Oh,
Okay.
Maybe he was a sex worker.
I don't fucking know. Maybe, I don't know. That might
Greg the Bunny
be
sounds
my
like
business.
Greg the Bunny, Red Rocket,
All right.
the Florida
Okay,
Project,
we gotta
All right, I gotta
continue. We
move
gotta
on.
continue.
Tangerine,
All right.
So
Starlight,
So that's your fault on it, Jamal?
And
You
Takeout.
You're excited for it?
decently excited.
Decently excited? Okay.
quick pause, Caden, so you can cut from here. We are at the 3-hour mark. I don't know if we want to do both spoiler alert reviews for Deadpool Wolverine and Twisters, or we just want to review one.
We could talk about both. Let's make it kind of quick.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
I'm done
but
for
I
that.
know because you want to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, so
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
And cut here.
All right, I enjoy Twisters. I give it a
can we segue into it? Twisters, yeah.
yeah. So
And Nora, we'll see that.
Yes.
Yeah, October 18th. Let's all go see it in the theater together.
Speaking about watching movie in theaters,
Yeah.
nice.
I want to hear you guys' opinion on Twisters since you guys have seen that movie in theaters. Go ahead.
I enjoy Twisters. I think Glenn Powell was very captivating. And I also think I don't know the lady's name, but she was fantastic.
Daisy Edgar Jones.
Yes.
Wow.
She looks like Anne Hathaway.
Does she?
Have you seen her?
All right.
You can look at her.
But then we'll get off track.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a very nice kind of little twist where, she's actually working with the we've all seen it, right?
Spoiler alert. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
You've seen it.
I have not seen it. But
Oh, no, never mind.
No,
No,
you can
no,
go ahead.
no, no, no,
I already
no.
pressed the spoiler button.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
care.
gonna-
It's
no,
not like you can tell. You can predict that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah,
anyway.
go
But,
ahead.
I'm not, but no, because I don't want to spoil it.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, too late. But I enjoyed it. I think his character was really, really good, and I think she had a good moment. My only gripe, and I give it a mid peak, but my only gripe, because I do like a good natural disaster movie, but my only gripe is that it's called Twisters, and we see the Twisters only once, and it's very.
Well, you don't want to we're talking about blow your load. Early on, I can't present the twins early on.
No, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, this title of this episode.
I'm telling you.
But I just, in the trailer, they're like, there's two.
We got twins.
And I'm thinking oh shit. You know what I mean? There's going to be some crazy,
Yeah.
but it really wasn't. And that was the only thing that I was just kind of I don't really like that.
So for you, they capitalized on the wrong thing.
I just kind of I just wish that they would have had two Twisters, and Alec probably knows the scene that I'm talking about.
Right.
It's almost like a bait and switch where it's oh yeah, we have two Twisters, and then one's not really a Twister, one is a Twister. To me, I was just kind of I feel like there's an opportunity at the end to have the two Twisters.
They're also trying to obey science. Barely,
Yes.
but barely obey science.
But I don't give a fuck about science. What I want to see.
I'm trying to see tornadoes destroy shit.
Yeah. But yeah, mid peak for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel I highly enjoyed the movie. I saw it in 4D. That shit was crazy. I was getting knocked around and shit. This shit, I was getting sprayed with water. I was getting knocked around. I thought I smelled Glenn Powell's sexy musk.
Smells like cowboy.
But yeah, so yeah, they're actually re-releasing the first Twister and the second one in 4D by the end, and at the end of the month. So if you
It better be back to back.
It is.
yes, they are. But so yeah, if you haven't seen Twisters in 4D, you didn't get the chance because Deadpool and Wolverine's bitch ass stole the
Right.
seats. You can grab some tickets for at the end of the month to see Twisters in 4D.
I'll bet you I'll be there.
It'll be the best. It's the best way to watch the movie by far.
That'll be. So I saw video of it.
Yeah,
That shit looks insane.
it's crazy.
And to a double fucking feature.
I was holding my for dear life.
Now imagine that. What 4 hours?
Back, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'll definitely check it out again in 4D when that comes around.
You're
But
mad.
overall on the movie, I really liked it a lot. Yeah, I really enjoyed it because I feel like I said it before. It feels like it's been a very long time since we had a really good disaster movie. And I feel like this could probably bring back that genre in a way.
Please.
Yeah, we need it.
But no more Sharknadoes.
Used to be
just Twisters.
used to be the OG superhero genre. Now,
Yeah.
but
No fucking San Andreas though.
that's bad.
But I was thinking about it, right? I feel like an earthquake movie is going to be tough to do. Unless you're just trying to survive, but not in the Rock way of trying to survive. You know what I mean? Just like a regular human being. I feel like with Twisters,
Hurricane.
Floods,
like an avalanche or shit like that. I feel like that's
Volcano.
more. Yeah.
Volcano be insane.
Dante's Peak was great.
Yeah.
I feel like those are kind of more realistic and easier to kind of do. Earthquake is tough because
Meteor.
yeah, because
Armageddon.
you just have to sit there with an earthquake.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought, I agree with Glenn Powell. I thought he really showed that he's a true movie star.
That boy's here.
That boy is here to stay.
That boy is here.
Daisy Edgar Jones was fantastic.
Yeah.
But I've seen some people hate on her performance. Maybe
My God.
I've seen some people hate on her performance.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen people say she's annoying and I did notice her British accent came out.
She's got an accent?
She's British. Yes.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. I was it worked a lot, but I know that she's British, so I kind of
yeah.
saw certain boys were I heard the British accent a bit, but she sounded like Mrs. Incredible the entire time, so that's fine.
But to me, she was fine.
No, yeah, she was
if anything, if I had to nitpick somebody, it would be the other guy, the one that she was partnering with.
Or Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him too. He was good in the movie.
He was okay, but I felt like he was just kind of
the character was kind of tacked on.
just kind of bland a little bit.
And the bad guy of the movie is played by David Cornswet,
Wow.
That's
yeah,
our,
the new Superman.
That's our new Superman, the asshole guy that was chewing his gum the entire time, had a hat on the entire time. So I was like, if you're a Superman fan and you're trying to see if he's a good Superman from this movie, don't, because he's playing an asshole the entire time. But he's very good in it too. So at least it shows he has range. You know? So yeah, but yeah, highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
all
nice.
the disaster scenes
Good,
are
solid.
fun. Yeah, solid, fun blockbuster summertime. So yeah, I give it a mid peak as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about the
Deadpool
big
and Wolverine.
one, Deadpool and Wolverine. We've all seen it here.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
I could go first.
Yeah,
I'll be quick.
Jonathan.
So I watched it mistakenly. My siblings wanted to watch it in 4DX. So
Oh,
we were
God.
one of the reasons why Twisters got kicked out of 4DX experience. But we did the mistake of we watched it 4DX and 3D, and we didn't know it was 3D. We just thought it was 4DX. And when we get our tickets, they're like, "Okay, here you go," and they give us glasses. We're like, "Oh snap! This thing is 3D."
Refund.
And we're like, "Oh, people are gonna get motion sickness." You're like, you already get kind of like, I don't know. I don't like 3D because it feels
3D
weird.
needs to go away.
And then
Only
with-
if Avatar does it.
oh well, Avatar's it's beautiful.
Only James Cameron can do Avatar.
But so I was like, man, you know what? I don't feel like it, whatever. But I watched it and I was like, okay, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad because there's not even that many scenes that required 3D in it. So I'm like, I don't know why they did
this
that.
fucking Deadpool and Wolverine hanging out.
Yeah, I'm
and being homosexual friends the entire movie.
the only scene that
I'd like to clarify, we like the homosexual people.
Oh no, that was my favorite part.
Okay.
I like it when they're a little gay.
the only moment that did like require the that required the 3D.
I like him a little gay.
Oh, God. All right. I'm gonna say some spoilers.
Deadpool is pansexual.
Oh my god.
Boy, that he's pansexual.
For those of you that may not know, no, just kidding. So there were like the scene where in the opening scene where he's like killing people with like Wolverine's dead body or whatever. That was in 3D, but other than that, there was not really much else that was in 3D. So, my personal opinion, I will say I watched it twice, but only because sometimes I felt, well, the first time I watched it, I was like, oh man, this is like the best thing ever. This is exactly what I needed. But then watching it again, I was like, it didn't sit that right or that well with me second time around. I'm like, I think I just fell fallen for the whole like the Spider-Man No Way Home thing of like, yeah,
who's gonna show
I
up
mean,
here?
I didn't. I mean, obviously I didn't clap or anything, but like I was like, oh yes, I got excited for that. Like who's gonna show up, and I feel like that's kind of like not really giving anything to the story because like the story was okay. It was like, it was a basic Deadpool story, and I was thinking about it today. I was like, man, all the Deadpool stories are just the same. They're literally
basic
pretty.
storylines.
It's the same exact story. I'm like, oh, I'm not worthy, or like Deadpool just going through his midlife crisis or whatever, and like trying to overcome that, whatever. But I just felt like it's the same exact thing over and over again, and it's becoming repetitive. And I was like,
time in the MCU. That's
yeah,
the biggest difference.
And exactly, his tie into the MCU. That's the only reason why it was as big as it was, and probably why people liked it or whatever. But story wise, I don't know. I like it. So for me, I would give it a big mid. Yeah, ultimately, okay.
Well, so see, for me, I don't have the ties to the MCU.
Yeah.
So for me, I just kind of looked at it as just like its own kind of thing. And I like Hugh, and I like Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
I thought,
Jackman.
I thought it was entertaining. I didn't go into it like expecting some classic cinema.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I also like that they didn't beat around the bush and make us wait for him and Wolverine to get together.
Yeah,
I like that they just got straight to it. I mean, yeah, you know what you're gonna get with Deadpool. You're gonna get fourth wall breaking. You're gonna get inside jokes.
Yeah,
shit like that. To me, I mean, it maybe dragged a little bit.
Yeah,
like you can just kind of tell, like they were like, well, we got Wolverine. Let's try to make the most of it. I did geek out for the spoiler.
Oh, yeah. Everything you're gonna hear from now on is spoilers, just so you know.
For the Blade.
Yes,
The return of Wesley Snipes' Blade.
Like I was sitting there.
That's fucking insane.
I was sitting there and I was.
I did not expect that. Yeah,
No.
And I was kind of like, it's towards like the end of the movie, and I'm kind of just like, okay, like let's get to it.
yeah,
And then they start walking in,
yeah.
and then it's like Blade, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
No, I like that. What's hilarious to me is so I think it's like Elektra comes in first, and then Blade. But as soon as Blade comes in, they play like this hip hop track or whatever, like
It's like a mix of some of his music from his Blade movies. And
okay,
and like a bit of a hip hop track. Yeah,
yeah. Because I was gonna say I was just laughing. It sounds like, of course they play this
is
shit.
racist.
But I love like his first line is, what's the name's like? Oh, I thought you were retired. You thought I was retarded?
I lost it the second time. The way he said it. The way he said it, I'm quoting him, by the way. He's like,
Yes.
retarded. I feel like that was improvised because even like Ryan Reynolds felt like he was like he stepped back.
Right?
A little bit.
Retarded.
I was waiting for Ryan Reynolds to be.
It was so fucking funny.
That shit was.
I was waiting for Ryan Reynolds to be like, oh, we're in Disney now. We can't say that.
Yeah.
So they can't use cocaine, but they can say that.
They just say retarded. That shit was so good. I was like, all right, that's it. Like, I don't need anything else.
First words in the MCU.
And then Channing Tatum.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna make a name for myself. Like, that motherfucker was fucking.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
I've been ready, shooting out of my daddy dick.
But then. It's funny.
I'm doubling down. I was like, oh god.
It's funny because the part where he just says a whole bunch of shit, and then once it was like, who's your dialect? Who's your dialect? The Minions? I'm like, all right, that shit was funny.
No, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, like that whole thing was great.
Yeah.
I love the video game kind of fight style camera angle, and then after that, I was just kind of like, all right, like I enjoyed it.
I got what I needed out of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. Very fair.
like if they jump into the MCU, I don't know if it's gonna like make me want to watch.
He will. I'm definitely sure they will be in the next Avengers movies, but for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
they definitely will be. I feel like
I probably still
no
won't
way in
watch.
hell they won't be.
I don't think there will be as much fourth wall in the Avengers movie with Deadpool, though.
No, I
There's
think
probably gonna be a lot of censorship. He'll probably be like maybe every time he says fuck or something, maybe like a big old censor or something. They're like, God damn it, this
like an explosion or some shit.
it's like,
or
oh, they
something.
put me in a PG-13 film.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Other than that, I give it a solid mid. Mm-hmm. Like, would I watch it again? Maybe if I want like some laughs. Mm-hmm. And I just like Hugh Jackman. I mean, their fight scene was pretty dope.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, okay. Kind of got what I needed from it.
Yeah, I feel probably around the same as you guys.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just tell you real quick about the theater.
Okay, where'd you see it?
Sinopolis in San Mateo.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Damn, you went all the way over there.
Damn.
Okay.
There was somebody brought a baby
Oh.
to the theater,
To a Deadpool movie?
crying too. Then some lady comes in and like I don't know if she was in the right theater because then she's got somebody else and they're different seats. She sits down, she pulls out a fucking tablet and is on the tablet. I'm like, what is this shit, right?
Do you know where you are? Like,
God damn.
Then like the little girl is like in the aisle and she's like looking that she's like you can tell she's like freaking the fuck out. So then the person who she with goes
This is Minions?
and like right and like starts to like point her to a seat. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And that was it though.
Just trying to find Gru.
Just a baby and fucking a lady pulling out a fucking tablet.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that. But when I saw it pretty early on a Thursday, like at around 3:00 or something like that. It's kind of hilarious because as soon as I got to the theater, all the spoilers were online. So I was like, oh, okay.
Damn.
As soon as possible, like Twitter was like blasting with like,
Yeah.
camera footage of the movie, of the cameos and everything. That was crazy. But yeah, my overall thoughts on this movie, I thought it was fine. Like I just thought it was like perfectly fine movie. It was like mid as hell. It was like just kind of like it felt like the most jangling keys in front of a baby movie I've seen.
Oh man, you're telling me.
It's like, ooh, look at this, Deadpool and Wolverine fight. Cameos, Chris Evans. See Chris Evans, but he's not Captain America. Ooh. It's like shit like that the entire
I actually
movie.
found that hilarious. Yeah. Everybody thinks like, yes, Captain America's back, and then
It's fight on. And then he got treated like a bitch for the rest. But yeah, I just think it was like a perfectly fine movie. The way I see it, like I feel like this is the perfect movie for the MCU to have right now, honestly. Even though it's not a great movie and nowhere near a great movie whatsoever. But I feel like this is perfect for what they need right now to get the audience back on their side in a way. So that's fine. I feel like it did a service of like being the Marvel Jesus film it needed to be.
bitches.
But the thing I'm just like, I just came out of the movie thinking like, oh, well, there was like no real point to that movie. Like, I didn't feel like it really added anything to like the rest of the Marvel universe or just to like myself at all. I feel like I gained nothing from it. Like, if I didn't see it twice, I probably would have forgotten about it by now, honestly.
It was just literally to say, hey, Deadpool Wolverine are going to be Avengers now.
Baby, yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah. I was like, but I thought, of course, Hugh, a fantastic actor,
Yeah.
of course, and he like acts the shit out of this movie. There's one scene in the Honda Odyssey.
Yeah. Oh, I did love that.
Yeah.
That scene was great.
Where I feel like he was actually just going to fuck off on Ryan Reynolds as a human being. Because a lot of is exactly how I feel about Ryan Reynolds as an actor. But yeah, he really went the fuck off on that scene. Though, like, damn, you used to hear people like, fuck. Yeah. We just went the fuck off of him, and I thought Ryan Reynolds played that scene too. The way he's like, I'm gonna fight you now.
Yeah. I like that fight
Yeah,
scene.
yeah, it was a good fight. That was the best fight in the whole movie. I feel like. But yeah, there's like little moments like that make it worthwhile. But then the rest of the movie just feels like meandering until you get to those cameos. I feel like in a way, like even like their whole trip over to where the cameos are, it's kind of like, where's this movie going?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
What's the stakes here? Like exactly, it doesn't feel like they were like in that much of a rush anyway.
No.
And, they take their time at Dogpool. I never highlighted the film Dogpool.
God, that beautiful dog.
Come here, you little cunchkin.
He was tonguing him down. It was a little disgusting. A little disgusting.
Brave, right? But also let that dog get in there.
All right.
But yeah, it's like, and then there's like the whole thing with the villain Cassandra Nova, who's a villain I know from the comic books,
Wow.
and the sister of Charles Xavier, who she tried to strangle in the womb.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the twin sister of Charles Xavier tried to take her to a room, and then she survived, and now she's here.
Wait, he tried to strangle her?
No, she tried to strangle him.
Oh.
Because she was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm more powerful than you. But then Charles was like, nah,
I'm in a wheelchair.
baby. Fetus of Charles Xavier killed her. And then comic books are crazy. But but I feel like Emma Corrin, that's the actress that played Cassandra Nova. I thought she was really good.
No, she was good.
But I felt like the writing there wasn't enough there for it to be like a fully accessible villain. Because I feel like that's a villain.
Ryan Reynolds didn't let her.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds didn't let her do shit. She probably had like tons of scenes where she's like really delving into that character.
Yeah.
But they're probably taking it out. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
We don't need that. We need more Deadpool.
Yeah, more Deadpool getting licked by Dogpool. But I thought she was really good. They were really good. But I just felt like that's a villain that could have been a longer lasting villain in the overall franchise. For make her like a main X-Men villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, keep her around. Make her the equivalent of Loki for the X-Men. Basically, just keep her around for a long time. But looks like we don't get that. I don't know. Maybe they'll be the multiverse.
Well, she's
they'll definitely be like the multiverse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's another version of her.
I hate that shit.
That's probably what they'll do eventually. But
That's so stupid.
But yeah, I feel like if it had a stronger villain, the movie probably would have been more memorable for me too. And the cameos, most of the cameos were fun. I found Henry Cavill's Wolverine cameo was stupid, just because it felt like why did you have that? Why was Henry
Just so you can
Cavill
make the
there?
joke or
The-
stab at
The
DC.
cavalry.
Henry's just a punching bag at this point.
Henry getting tossed around by DC and Marvel. Like,
He's just a fucking punching bag.
there. And then then the other cameos like Elektra, Jennifer Garner. Well, not I wouldn't even call them cameos. They're more like extended.
Yeah, like
things.
they're in it.
They're supporting roles for sure. But yeah, Jennifer Garner, Elektra, seeing her back was fun.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes was absolutely the craziest cameo appearance.
Yeah.
I should say because of he's retarded.
I'm the only one.
There's only gonna be
Like,
one
which
blade.
Punisher are you talking about? I'm the only Blade.
I'm the only blade with one blade. But that scene was funny. But yeah, his appearance was funny because if you know him and Ryan Reynolds' history, him and Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds.
Really?
They worked together on the third Blade movie
Oh, wow.
way back a long time ago, over 20 years ago at this point.
Uh-huh.
And they did not get along on set because he didn't like the way that Ryan Reynolds was improvising. He was already doing his Ryan Reynolds shtick.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
way back before he was in a big name.
And the odds of that.
Yeah, so that happened over again. So yeah, Ryan Reynolds has his shtick that he's kept for so long. It's got him in trouble with certain actors. But yeah, they didn't like each other up. That's it. But it looks like they obviously came to terms with each other, and he showed up in this movie.
I mean, that bag will do some things.
No. Wesley was like, you were improvising my shit. I'm improvising yours. Retarded?
I'm gonna say something cancelable.
Yeah.
But no, but yeah, Wesley Snipes looked great. I can tell he was doing a lot of his own action scenes because in real life he's like a real life black belt martial artist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
And Channing was doing his stuff too.
yes, he did.
There's a
yeah.
clip of him.
Oh, really?
Channing Tatum did a lot of his own fight choreography and stunts, which was cool.
crazy.
But yeah, Channing Tatum as a Gambit, everybody that don't know,
I think he auditioned, right?
Yeah, 10 years ago, he was set to play Gambit in his own feature film. But that got a bunch of delays, and then by the point where they felt like they were finally going to make it, Disney bought out Fox, so then they canceled that movie. And he said that it was like his biggest life regret not being able to make a Gambit movie. Like it pretty much traumatized him from like watching Marvel movies from that point. Because he wasn't able to make that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like he's playing like he's about to play his favorite character of all time. One of my favorite X-Men personally.
You too?
One of my favorite X-Men characters. Yeah, Gambit. You
It's good.
You like Gambit?
I think I don't know. He's not one of my favorite.
Terrible taste in X-Men.
No.
Slow down.
But yeah, seeing him as Gambit in full comic accurate costume was
Yeah.
amazing. And him just like giving his 100%. You can tell like
he was in it.
You can tell he loved every second of playing Gambit. He had the accent down and just the mannerisms and everything that made Gambit. Even like his whole like woo make my name for myself. Yeah.
I saw a comment on Instagram. Somebody was like, "It's like, let's be honest, y'all. His accent is horrible, or some shit like that." and I was like, "Okay, I got to see what people were saying." And then somebody was like, "You've never been to New Louisiana, have you?" Some white guy. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And the Cajun accent is hard to pull off. It's a mix of Southern and French.
Yeah, he did a good
I
job.
thought it was a good job. I've been in Louisiana, so
He's a fucking meme now. So
He got promoted. It was from my name is Jeff.
right? Yeah, that meme now is dead.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a name on here.
I don't know if I'm ready, but I know I shot out my dick ready. That was the most out of pocket shit, but that was so funny. But then you got Daphne Keane returning as X-23 Laura.
Yeah.
She kind of really didn't do much though.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing where I felt like she wasn't really there other than to be like a Logan connection.
Yeah,
But I felt like in her place it would have been better to see Rogue return.
Oh,
I would
that
rather
would've
see
been
Anna
good.
Paquin come back as Rogue. 'Cause I feel like there's more. I feel like it doesn't waste X-23, but also like there feels like Rogue has been like his like daughter in a way since the very first X-Men movie.
Rogue?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Oh, Rogue. Sorry, I was thinking about Jean.
No, not Jean. No.
Yeah.
No.
Rogue probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
Rogue,
right.
kind of like his daughter in a way in the older X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So more of a mentor to Rogue. So seeing her kind of be like a way as a guide to like help him back become the Wolverine again.
Or if they really
Would
want
be
to go all
interesting.
out, both of them.
Yeah, both of them. I mean, Rogue and Gambit are a couple in the comic book, so that would have made sense.
there you go.
So
Boom.
yeah.
Stay tuned for Deadpool
Yeah.
4.
But I know they basically cast her just to be the Logan connection, and
Yeah, I
I'm sure
got
she'll
you,
be. I don't know. She'll get her own Wolverine costume in the new Avengers movies, so people can clap.
So you think do you think all of them are going to be in the new
Yes, I want to
Blade?
I feel like Blade will return at Avengers.
Gambit?
Gambit will return, and maybe Elektra. I'm not sure, but maybe Elektra to X-23 for sure. Yeah,
I feel like Gambit for sure.
yeah.
Just because he's like,
Just the way he's been kind of the highlight character of the film. Yeah,
and then Blade just for the simple fact that it's almost like we'll use this as like we have the other one coming,
We're getting more screen time of the old Blade more than the new one.
right?
Wait. So is his tweet?
That's what I was gonna say.
So is
That's
his
what I was
tweet
gonna say. Like, was he tweeting that? Like, oh, I know some
He
shit,
tweeted, he
The
tweeted
new
to
MCU
existence.
Blade is actually the old one,
right?
That'd be hilarious.
If he was tweeting that, like, yeah, watch this. Like, your shit's never getting off.
Mahershala Ali is fuming.
I'm,
He's like,
I'm sure they filmed that shit last year, so
I'd be
he's probably
pissed.
been known for a while.
like,
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
yeah.
y'all bring this motherfucker back before I can make
Brought
my
back. How old was Wesley there? Like 67 years old at this point.
Yeah. It's like, fuck that. Like, we can't even get a fucking
He's
director
62 years old.
for my shit. Like, y'all reaching back and grabbing. I could have did that.
Yeah, he's like,
But yeah, oh yeah, this also makes Wesley Snipes the longest broke the Guinness World Record for playing a superhero to the longest time. It used to be Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, but now it's
yeah, no kidding.
But now
What
it's,
is that, like 20 something?
Huh?
20 something years?
Blade came out in 1998. So it's
Yeah,
well over
no,
20
he
years.
20
he got lucky. He had a
25,
long.
26 years.
But yeah,
He had a long.
he was one of the OG Marvel
No, exactly.
movies. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of crazy. So
Did you guys see the Stan Lee cameo?
which part?
At the end.
Yeah. On the bus? When it's the fight scene and they're driving by, the camera goes by, they get in the bus,
Yeah.
he's on the billboard on the bus.
Oh, shit!
really?
I did not see that. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You hear that, nerds? Go find it.
Yeah, go find
Clip it.
See? And I don't even watch this shit. and I got two people who are dick deep
Hey.
into the universe.
I was too busy looking at the ass CGI.
to dick deep into the Marvel universe. And they were like, what?
My
Stan Lee
ass.
cameo.
My ass.
But no, I feel like as a longtime Marvel fan, and if you're like a diehard Marvel Wolverine fan, you're gonna love this fucking movie because
Yeah.
you'll get everything you wanted out of Hugh Jackman out of this
Exactly.
movie. But like diehard Marvel fan and
That reveal
seeing-
at the end for his mask,
yeah, that's cool.
top notch.
Yeah, and the eye shit. But the eyes are shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
But
But
I was like, what the fuck?
but yeah, feeling like I just came out cold, feeling more cold than anything. I feel like I should have been more hyped than I was, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
So I just feel like maybe I'm numb to this shit. Anyways, I'm a DC fanboy now, so
I knew it.
fucking knew it. Thanks to the Russo brothers and Robert Downey Jr. returning. So
Thanks to James Gunn.
I knew it.
thank you, James Gunn.
Fuck them.
I'm a James Gunn dick writer from here to return. But yeah, I give Deadpool Wolverine a mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you guys think of the opening dance scene?
At first, I loved it,
it
and
was
then I kept on seeing it over and over and over again, and I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
remember seeing like the scene. I was like, "This is not funny," but then like, the scene kept going. I realized they were using the entire track,
Yeah.
so I went insane a little bit. Like, "Oh my god, it's still going!"
Yeah.
and I went insane and started laughing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like people were like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing." No,
The greatest
it's-
opening sequence
He's just
in film
dancing.
history.
He's dancing to NSYNC.
Yeah, and I did the greatest opening scene in history. I was like, "Y'all need to watch."
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm gonna sound like an asshole, a pretentious asshole. But y'all need to watch some more fucking movies for the love of God.
That's what
If you
I'm
think that's like the greatest opening scene ever, like
That's what I'm saying.
Get a fuck. And I saw people
watch Drive.
and I saw people. Yeah, exactly, dead ass. But I saw people laugh, like crying. During
Oh
this
my
movie.
God.
I was like, I'm sorry. If you're crying during this movie, you're a fucking weakling. No way in hell Deadpool Wolverine gonna make you cry. Like fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, like
Logan, I get it. Like this movie,
Logan.
fuck off.
to me, it's like he's just dancing to NSYNC. Like,
Yeah.
like there's nothing like revolutionary about that.
Crying during this movie during the third act, emotional part,
Yeah.
whatever. I was like, Wolverine's character arc is basically the same from Logan. It's like
Yeah.
not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that. Did you have a funniest scene in the movie for me? Because the funniest scene for me is either the scene where he gets his ass slapped a lot by that.
Oh yes,
by that
God,
tailor.
yes.
That scene made me
You
laugh.
have a-
Wait, what about?
Whenever he's like first gets his costume and like there's a montage of him putting on the costume, he gets his ass slapped like a bunch of times, then he gets his dick groped.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By that guy.
That shit made me laugh so hard.
He's like, you guys have a predator. But
Your Taylor's a predator, but that's okay.
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
The chubby guy that just kept looking
Oh,
at
I
him.
love it.
He's like, this guy's giving me fucky eyes.
And then when he looked at him when Logan came out with shirtless.
That's pretty funny. And then the nice pool thing.
Oh my god.
A little funny when he got killed.
killed.
Where he,
That was funny.
I can't feel my legs.
I'll give.
where he obviously was using him on purpose as a human
Yeah.
shield, and he killed him on purpose. He died. He died. He died saving us. He died from murder. You dumb fuck. He's like, look. He's like, he looked like you did that on purpose. I did no such thing. And like, look over there. Look over there. A donut truck. Those things are basically hospitals. That scene was funny as fuck. That was like the biggest laugh I had in the whole movie.
Yeah.
I like the van scene.
Oh yeah, the Honda Odyssey shit was funny. Yeah,
That fight scene to me was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was a good fight scene, and then it also was just like, oh, this is just kind of funny.
yeah.
You just liked it because it had grease.
Oh,
Grease.
the Grease song.
The grease song?
You know the one that I want.
Oh,
You're the one I want. Woo, honey.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's like, I was like, you unlocked me.
You unlocked a part of me I didn't know I had. But not that. That was a good scene. The Honda Odyssey fucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall mid movie. So yeah. That's that should be. Oh yeah, Jamal has a suggestion for
I
us
know.
finally. After
Jamal.
many years.
Well,
Like to reveal.
it's been however many months and many hours of this podcast to get to this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally reached my boiling point. Mm-hmm. That's the movie, Boiling Point.
Boiling Point.
I thought that was gonna.
I've never heard of it.
Thought that was gonna land.
Oh, I have not seen this movie.
fuck yes!
I have not
Wow.
Give me claps.
Wait.
Give me claps.
Wait, hold on.
Give me claps.
Wait.
No, give me claps.
I have seen
Now-
it being mentioned, but I have not seen it.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you know going into that he hasn't seen it or not?
No, I was.
Wow.
I was on Amazon and
Yeah.
I watched it, and it's actually really good. And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this seems like a good one. And
I've seen that actor before.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
I don't really care if you've seen him before because you haven't seen the movie.
Stephen Graham, that's his name. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a really good actor.
I don't really care what his name is because you haven't seen the movie.
I've seen him in other stuff.
Well, I don't really care if you've seen him in other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
He's in Peaky fucking Blinders.
So I had started that. I don't know if I'm going to
God.
finish it though. But yeah, it's to me it's a really good movie. It's about a chef, and he is kind of a little out of it a little bit.
As most chefs seem to be.
Yes, and they shoot it as it looks like a one take. So it's very interesting and good movie. Nothing too wild. So
Yeah.
Boiling
Nice.
Point on Amazon.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, I definitely saw like it being mentioned as like one of the best films of the year by the time when it came out.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna watch it in theaters, but I think they like canceled the screening before I could check
shoot.
it out. So, yeah, it's on. Looks like it's on Tubi. Well, it's at Peacock and Tubi, Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
it's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, cool. So
There was-
plenty of places to watch it.
I was going to suggest something else, but I can't remember the exact name. But I felt like you had probably already seen it. So I was like, okay, we'll do that one instead. What's the runtime on this one, Jonathan?
This episode?
Yeah.
We're at 3 hours and almost 40 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
Damn. Two-parter.
We might.
Well,
That's fine.
Yeah.
well, then there we go. Part 1, Bust a Nut. Part 2,
Clean up.
Clean up. It's been a while since we've been back, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
We can cut it down.
Yeah, we've been missing this for a while,
Yeah,
and you guys got
as you
hope
can
you
tell.
guys can tell.
Yeah.
Well, people, hopefully you enjoyed the comeback of the episode 30, To Cinema with Love. It was a fun one. You learned about our films, learned about what we've been watching, which is nothing new, and you learned about some spoilers for Deadpool. So if you haven't seen Deadpool,
Yeah.
before listening to this,
Go watch it.
you're not even going to hear this part because it's already spoiled.
Exactly.
So anyway, thank you, people, and we will catch you again on the end, on another side, on your ears, somewhere. Fuck if I know.
Yeah. Adios.